I was built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on the gas, never stop competing. If you break my glass, then this life's gonna
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, a disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quite so thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah. I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep them out your face, no way, you don't want them, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim. I was built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot
Just ask them how I did it. I got out the limo, grabbed her hand, went upstairs and fucked her.
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing?
I'm in Miami right now. I'm in Miami right now. I'm in Nashville file. I'm on Ocean Drive. I'm in Miami. In Miami right now. I'm in Nashville file right now. On Ocean Drive right now. That's on my mama. I'm in Miami. I'm that I go to the window, so I'm gonna Cali. I said I'm too official. I ride with them niggas. I said, man, the rapper on the city, that nigga, he wicked. We pull out with them guns, you know me in the real. Well, mama pays, I ain't having ever since that I was real. Yeah, I came up like an AP and I will never squeal. Would never ever run my mouth, cause I swear I'm too real. Yeah, I'm in the ring, scoring. I'm in the life for real. Why the fuck you can hate it? I ride you to chill. You gon' really piss me off, and I'ma pull up with the steel. I'ma pull up with the drink, go and get your ass killed. Man, stop camming, cause I'm fucking wicked. I pull up to your city, tell me your location, bitches. You know we fuck that shit. My youngest know you killin', I wanna grind, got money in my mind, put money in my wrist, so I can tell the time. You know I'm rapping the job and I'm trying to eat. All around the world I'm doing shows, I really come to eat. Hey, they trying to play on me, I swear I'm doing shit. One more time I was post and I ain't have shit. Every day I'm just riding by the same outfit. I done came up, I'm switching cars, yeah, I'm switching shit. These niggas mad at me, ain't wanna clone me. I'm in Miami right now, I'm off of South Beach. I'm living large, I'm living life. They know me, wanna take my life. Yeah, it's on my mama. I'm in Miami. I'm out there doing video shooting, going to Cali. I'm on my mama, and I'm in Miami right now. I'm in the 305, yeah, I'm on Ocean Drive. Pull up with a red car, my life is on now. They wanna play with me, they wanna clone me. I'm bad bitch, Latino, she wanna sleep with me. I'm on the 305 right now. I'm in Miami right now. On Ocean Drive right now. I'm in Miami right now. I'm in Miami. I'm in the 305. 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 I'm in Miami right now. Yeah, I'm on Ocean Drive. I'm in Miami right now. Yeah, I'm on Ocean Drive. Yeah, and the front car. Yeah, don't look at me. I'm the youngest in the game. You can't beat me. Cause I'm that nigga from the bottom. No, I will never change. Diamonds on my hoodie. I got diamonds on my chain. I'm in this solo. That's why I ain't no game. Yeah. In Miami right now. And the 305. Yeah.
Oh, no, you didn't. Wait a minute. No, you didn't. I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
And this Four Nations face-off matchup is underway, and the gloves are off. Matthew Tkachuk and Brandon Hagel. Hagel from Tampa Bay, Tkachuk from Florida. Did not see this coming.
The more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out.
And this start, if you can call it that, have we even started, reminiscent of the old days. Little chat at the start. Hagel and Matthew Tkachuk drop right off the hop. And I'm telling you, Sean, I'm standing down here, and I think there's zero chance that we see the puck hit the ice for more than 1 second before we're going to see both Tkachuk brothers sitting in the same penalty box.
Well, Brady's out there, and Sam Bennett, who's been thrust into their lineup tonight, he did not play against Sweden, is taking the face-off. He's clearly in there to help match the United States physicality. Brings a lot of grit, a lot of sandpaper.
This was set
And
up.
here they come, right, you're right.
Right before the first Tkachuk fight, this was set up. Here you go. Bennett in the lineup for the first time. Brady gets the better of this one.
Sam Bennett, 8 years a teammate of Matthew Tkachuk in both Calgary and the last 3 in Florida, fighting Matthew's brother Brady.
When the first face-off was about to hit the ice, Brady Tkachuk yelled across to Bennett, and he said, "Hey, Benny, after this, we're going." And so the change was made. Bennett jumped on the ice, and 3 seconds, 2 fights, and we thought it would be a wild night here in Montreal. We're off to this start.
Well, Matthew Tkachuk was asked after the game against Finland about the booing of the U.S. anthem. He said, "I don't like it." Team USA said they use it as a motivator. Coaches and players on both sides said they hoped it wouldn't happen tonight. It did. It's helped set the tone. Charlie McAvoy put one on net. Now we're 9 seconds in. We had a fight 2 seconds in, another one 1 second later. Now in the center of the action, it's Colton Parayko and JT Miller.
Parayko's got a big size advantage. Miller's a tough dude. And this is like 1996 when this building opened up with the World Cup.
That was the last time the United States won the major best-on-best international competition.
I'm from the streets, bitch.
Late night crew, what the fuck going on, man? Y'all niggas say y'all late night crew, but when a nigga really go on late, man, your niggas ain't late night much at all. Except some of my folks. Shout out to my third shifters. Hey, say what's up to your boy. I said, you know what? Fuck that. I'm coming back. I was like, I only did like 2 hours earlier. So if I only do like 2 hours now, fuck it. We'll call it even. George, Boston, what the fuck are you doing? Everybody else, I'm used to seeing you. Mama Hill, what's good? You know, Scott Johnson can be up this late. Kendra be up. You know what I mean? Boston done blew me. Lefty, what's happening? Lisa, what it do? Girl, Dad, we in the building. I said, if I got to Cleve, what's happening? Teron, what up? George Dean, we in here. I was like, if I gotta talk about this shit by myself, I don't give a fuck. I'll just edit it and upload. Recycle, baby. This is I don't want to say I fell asleep. I took like a nap. I watched some, there's a new OJ documentary on Netflix where it appears that they're finally letting the cat out the bag that OJ didn't do this shit. Oh, man. Me and Christy only been trying to tell people for like a decade now. So that's one of me and Christy's favorite things to do is go over the OJ case. And this new Netflix shit just like, And then people coming out, they wouldn't let me testify, and I saw OJ put what appeared to be a knife in the trash can. Nigga, they didn't let you testify because you were what they call not a credible witness. OJ did not do it. I do believe OJ helped clean some shit up. P-Love, what up? You fell down the deck stairs on ice. Damn, bro, you gotta be careful, bro. I'm glad you didn't knock yourself out. And I can't even say for sure if OJ for real helped, but bruh, his son had motive. He had the murder weapons. He had opportunity. And, okay, here's the thing that's always bothered me as I go on my little small OJ rant. The thing that always bothered me with the OJ shit was, why did we get to just say that Kato Kaelin was innocent just so fast? He was at the, bro. OJ Simpson with them badass knees and everything else, nigga. Remember, he's the first running back to run for 2,000 yards when it was way harder to do it. This nigga killed 2 people, and all that happened by hand. He murdered 2 people by hand, and only mark he got was like some shit on his knuckles. And that wasn't weird to anybody. Immediately they was like, Kato Kaelin not guilty. Kato Kaelin only knew motherfucking OJ for like 6 months. So it's like, yeah, he ain't do that shit. Like, the hit was out on OJ. When I got older and looked at that case, because that's why I was so enamored with it. OJ case is the first time I realized that, bro, they lie and lie big time, and they will try to frame certain shit. The shit with OJ shit just, it didn't make no sense, bro. Make sure you take some ibuprofen or something, bro. Because I know that shit be feeling like it don't help, but it do. Fuck yeah. OJ Simpson's wife, ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, she was supposed to go to his son's restaurant. She ghosted that nigga to go fuck with Ron. Everybody at his job is willing to testify that he left there with his knives. He had a sheath of knives. You know that old school shit where, and they still do it now if you a chef, where you roll that motherfucker out and it's all your knives? Yeah, he had one of those. And he left mad. Then apparently nobody's ever seen the his interrogation video. His interrogation video was terrible. And what OJ supposed to do? Say, nah, I didn't do it, my son did it? Nigga, they cooked my favorite thing is that one cop, the investigator or whatever, the Mr. Fung nigga, they cooked his ass so bad on the motherfucking stand, he got off the stand and shook the defense hand one by one, nigga. I've never seen that. Still ain't seen it since. They embarrassed that nigga so bad, he got up and went over there and shook their hand. That was some real shit. OJ just didn't. He didn't. Bro, one bitch was sitting here talking about something. Yeah, when I bumped into OJ on the street, I knew it was him. And the way I knew it was him, I recognized his voice from Naked Gun. Bitch, you did not recognize OJ Simpson's voice from Naked Gun. You can miss me. What we not gonna do is lie. This bitch in 2025 talking about, well, I think it was filmed in 24. This bitch talk about, yeah, OJ. I recognized OJ's voice from Naked Gun. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Who the fuck? And I'm like, and then she's sitting there like, I don't know why the defense didn't call me, cause ain't nobody gonna believe that. Bro, if anybody's seen Naked Gun, everybody knows that that's not OJ's real voice. OJ is playing this real over-the-top type of character, kind of oblivious to certain shit. He always was getting fucked up. He was almost like the Wile E. Coyote of the series. My favorite one was, I think it might be part 2 or it's 33rd and the 3rd. With OJ, when OJ got fucked up and then they had OJ in that wheelchair. And then the nigga pushed OJ down them stairs. That was some of the funniest shit ever, nigga. That was some of the nigga. When he pushed OJ down them motherfucking stairs in that wood. Hold on, I gotta see if I can find it. It's been so long. I think the last time I seen that was with my pops. I would tell y'all to hit the like button, but it's real LNC in here, so I know the like button is hit. Yes, oh man. Tell me I didn't. Bro, it's moments like these when I just thank God for the internet. Stuff that you remember how terrible it would be. Remember leaving the room and missing some shit and then either not seeing it for months or never seeing it again. Remember those days? You spoiled ass, just pause the TV before I leave the room, face ass niggas. Oh man, technology, bro.
But don't thank me. There's someone else here who wants to thank you.
Nordberg, hiya, buddy. Hey, Doc says I should be on my beat and as good as new in a week.
And back on the force.
Nordberg, that's wonderful. Whoa!
Oh, Frank, everyone should have a friend like
Oh man, I missed, bro. Naked Gun. This series was the funniest series ever, nigga. I'll never forget that shit as long as I remember watching this shit as a kid. Belly laugh. It's still that funny to me, bro.
Wonderful.
Whoa! Oh, Frank, everyone should have a friend like you.
Nigga, OJ was getting fucked up all the time. Nigga, you saw his arm and shit was already in a sling in a wheelchair. And this bitch talking about she recognized OJ's. Well, nigga, OJ would be barely in the movie, and as soon as he come on, he get fucked up. And he never get mad. He would always get fucked up like that. And he never got mad, like, ever. Oh man. Good old practical comedy. Now everything got to be CGI. Oh, nigga, I needed that. I needed that laugh. Hey, nigga, shout out to O.J. Simpson, nigga. Orenthal James Simpson. Oh man, you couldn't tell me shit. The nigga from Police Academy that do all the sound effects was the coolest nigga on the entire face of the earth to me. You couldn't tell me shit. That was the coolest motherfucker on the planet. Michael Winslow was the coldest nigga on earth to me. Cause my pops, RIP Pops, he watched all of this shit. All the police academies, all the Naked Guns, like that was his shit, bro. So I used to watch this shit laughing with him, bro. Man, they don't even make movies like motherfucking Police Academy or like Naked Gun no more. They don't know, bro. They've gotten so far away from just every movie has to have some type of twist and it's got to be made in a way to where you got to leave it open-ended for a sequel. All types of goofy shit. Instead of just making a movie like Hot Shots. Hot Shots was my shit. And Hot Shots Part 2, Jinx, Josu, Airplane, I'm telling you, Airplane, Hot Shots. Remember when the dirtiest shit to try to sneak and watch was fucking Porky's? Now all the kids talk worse than Porky's. All teenagers is way worse than. Remember when Porky's was. I guarantee kids will watch Porky's now and think that shit lame as fuck. It would just be. Porky's is so tame just to their normal standards where like they wouldn't even understand it. That shit would be just corny to them. What is this shit? Porky's. There was this movie that I used to watch that used to come on TNT like ever so often, like maybe a couple times a year. Now, remember that shit where there were certain movies that only came on a couple times a year and shit like that? I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it. Buford's Beach Bunnies. Will Ferrell's probably the last. And even he kind of got away from shit where let me see if I can even find that movie. Wait, they had a trailer. Let's see what the trailer talking about. See, I love when I can do shows like this where I can just kind of freestyle this bit. Hey, we damn near need to go check in the motherfucking IRS Reddit. That shit had me rolling today. Niggas is getting into it. The white niggas be over there running their mouth about the government, nigga, about them funds, nigga. I'm like, man.
Jeter Buford's rich and never had a date.
Let me out him.
Buford's Beach Bunnies. They're all trying to be Buford's first.
Okay, now the pants.
Jeter's dad is real rich and wants to help.
Now, my son is not crazy.
But all the girls
Yes,
think
he
he
is.
because Jeter's a deeply troubled young man.
You ever dealt with sexual misfunctions?
So, your father tells me you have a little problem with women.
Your shyness with women is beyond comprehension.
Forget it, that boy's a hopeless case.
Nobody knows when it happened
Don't go in there, kid. If you do, you'll regret it.
or how it happened.
I know what you're thinking. Did something really happen to you in that room, or was it all in the mind?
But something happened. And since then, Jeter's been acting kinda strange.
Come with me, Jeter.
The girls are really trying to help Jeter and themselves.
There must be somebody out there that can make you normal.
Yes, and it's all up to the bunnies. Jim Hanks in Buford's Beach Bunnies.
Shit was hilarious. The trailer didn't do the movie justice. It was your classic 80s hilarious movie with Jim Hanks. Yeah, he would have had a case in 2025. Animal House and Caddyshack were funny. Yeah, you gotta check. Buford's Beach Bunnies is a great. Great. It used to come on like fucking USA or TNT, one of them joints. Like it was one of them late Saturday night movies. It only came on like ever so often after midnight. This is back where you could plan shit where like I used to read the TV Guide a week in advance so I would see what movies would come on Saturday night to see if I was going to fuck with it or not. And so I would see, oh shit, such and such is coming on this weekend. See, y'all niggas don't even know. Spoiled. Spoiled. The thing that changed the game for me was Comedy Central Secret Stash. That changed my life. As far as late night TV goes, that was the biggest game changer for me because I've always like Christy don't understand. Like football, she's just like me. She be up all night, get up, go to school, come home, take a nap. I don't know where I got it from. That's why I don't even say nothing to her because I be like that. Hence the late night crew. So before the late night crew, I'd be like, especially when I was like 12 to 16 and shit like that, where I was really kind of independent on the weekends. But, you know, it wasn't like I was leaving the house. I was never the sneak out type or no shit like that. But damn right, I'll be watching USA, whatever the fuck. I knew all the paid commercials. Oh, yeah. Seeing some Cinemax titties will definitely change your life. Hey, man. So, look. Wait, what? What you mean? Hold on. Yeah, that's cap, but whatever. Let's try this thing. All right. Gilbert Godfrey, he was definitely one of my favorites. Secret Stash on motherfucking Comedy Central, where they started showing stand-up comedy specials where they didn't edit out the cussing. The first stand-up I ever remember watching in full and watching over 1,000,000 times, especially at this point. The first stand-up for me was Martin Lawrence, You So Crazy. Yes, with Rhonda Shear. Come on now, Sarah. Where are my late night people at? Martin Lawrence, You So Crazy was the first stand-up I watched ever, and it changed my life, and I've been in love with stand-up comedy ever since. Ever since. I watched every episode of Comic View as a kid. I bullshit you not. At 7 o'clock, I was watching Doug on Nickelodeon, and at 7:30, I was watching Comic View. I'm talking about season 1 with D.L. Hewley was the host. I don't know this nigga that calls himself D.L. Hewley now. He's nothing like that D.L. Hewley. And it's hard to even find those episodes. Because it was D.L. Hewley, then Cedric the Entertainer ended up winning what became a contest, and so on and so forth. DL, all of them. Some more. Ricky Smiley. All of these motherfuckers. I saw a lot of shit like George Carlin and shit like I used to watch, I'm telling you, and it wasn't just black comedy. So I used to watch like Comic Relief. So the first time, so think about this. Let this be crazy, because so this will be crazy to some people. So I had heard George Wallace was super funny to me as a kid. Okay? And so was like George Carlin and shit, right? But where it was getting weird was I'd only seen them on TV. So the first time I heard any of their stand-ups that wasn't on TV once I got older, fucking blew my mind. I didn't even know that George Wallace cussed. I didn't even know that George Wallace cussed. I was like, when I found that shit, I was like, what the fuck? Because I'd only seen niggas on TV, like regular TV doing they shit. One of my favorite off the wall stand-ups of all time is Dana Carvey's HBO special. When Dana Carvey did fucking Chopping Broccoli, nigga, that song he made up, Chopping Broccoli, to this day, some of the funniest shit I ever seen. Motherfucking Dana Carvey. I remember just being like, I'll give this a try. Fuck it. I was like, it is Dana Carvey. Like, I knew it was like Garth. And nigga, I'm telling you, if you have never seen Dana Carvey's HBO special, I'm telling you, you need to go watch it. One of the funniest, underrated stand-ups of all time. I didn't even know that nigga was that funny. I did not know Dana Carvey was that funny, bro. She's chopping broccoli. Good night, boss. I don't even know how the fuck you made it to this show, but have a great one. Have you heard of Ashley Trevino? One for yes, two for no. Look, let me just say this before I play it. Because it looks like none of y'all heard this lady. I've heard of her for a couple months now. I tend to try to let shit like this breathe. Especially TikTok. I don't really take shit on TikTok serious. That's no disrespect to anybody that TikTok that I know. I'm talking about as a whole. I don't take like a lot of that shit serious because the reason why it seems like low IQ people are over there is because it's easier to post content over there than here. They just can't do it here. It's too much that goes into this. You hear terms like the worst mom on the internet, the worst mom on TikTok. You hear these terms, you see them in videos all the time. We've all have. This, that one. Outside of any story that has anything to do like this, especially on some content shit. Like you bragging about you made $20,000 on TikTok last month. You bragging about a Louis purse, Louis sunglasses and shit, but you openly admit that your kids don't have a bed. You were supposed to be 35, 36, you fucking little 19-year-olds having them all. You hang out with nothing but teen. If she was a dude, she'd be in fucking if a dude was doing his kid, had custody of his kids, doing his kids like that and fucking with all these 19-year-old girls, I don't care if they 19 and legal. Oh, I sure like to see it, Lefty, because I watched a whole 4 hours on this chick. 4 hours. I ain't gonna make us watch 4 hours. 4 hours of shit on this chick. Like, somebody did two 2-hour videos. And the whole trifling didn't all get out. I've never seen this type of shit. Then her mama got the nerve to be like, yeah, I won't admit that that's my daughter. Bitch, you raised her to be this way. Motherfucking parents kill me. If your kid grew up to be the greatest of all time, you be right there accepting your flowers. They grow up to not be shit. We didn't raise them this way. Yes, you did. Yeah. Yeah, nigga, you did. And I've seen some pretty fucked up TikTok moms. Like, what's that one chick that got famous for dancing at the AT&T phone store? And then she still be doing the dance, except she like 300 pounds heavier now. What's that chick? I know some of y'all know who I'm talking about. Let's check her out. Let's just check her out.
Mac and cheese. Taylor, you better make the mac and cheese. You make it real good.
Who's gonna cook?
Both of y'all?
Oh, y'all want me to cook tomorrow?
Mm-hmm. Both of y'all. She makes the mac and cheese, you make everything else.
Oh, you want me to cook?
Mm-hmm. You want Ash Trevino. Can you not see?
That's just off to me. First of all, I've seen this conversation happen many a times, but it just doesn't play out the same. I see football come. She'll even do it to me sometimes. You know, there's certain stuff. You know how kids are. There's certain stuff you know that your certain parents make and blah, blah, blah. Football, I tell her, Mom, are you going to make blah, blah, blah tomorrow? Is that what you want? Yeah. Okay. I could never see a situation where we sitting here eating some nasty ass fucking McDonald's. And while we eating this nasty ass McDonald's, we talking about you making something for dinner tomorrow. And you like, what, me? Bitch, you the mama. Oh, don't even get me started.
Oh, you know what I cook now?
Big, Josu.
I know
everybody.
Too. Not cooking?
Lizzie, Mig, right on, Mig. Lizzie, that's exactly who it is. Right on.
I need to feed my kids. Can somebody please send me a Leon? Just kidding. Amari, thank you. Hey, I've seen this one person on TikTok.
Talking about me?
The shit y'all be on TikTok doing all day long is just always be weird to me.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Hi, how are you? How are you? How are you?
P-Love, I can't remember the last time I ate McDonald's probably was like right when I got done being homeless. Like even when I was homeless, I was tired of eating it. Like, my daughter ain't never had McDonald's like that in her. She's had McDonald's before, but like, she was not no McDonald's kid. Like, why the fuck would I grow up fat and then turn around and let my daughter make the same fucking mistakes that were made with me? No. That's goofy to me. I'm not a fast food motherfucker. I'm just not. I'm just not a fast food motherfucker. Yeah, everybody used to eat it. That's kind of the thing. Like, it was a level of status to it at a point. Like, eating McDonald's, first of all, don't mean like it used to now. Like, as a kid, kids would get jealous to see other kids eating McDonald's. Now, kids don't give a fuck. Yeah, like I'm telling you, everything used to taste different, all the way down to the McRib. Like I used to roast Christy because like once we had stopped eating McDonald's, right? And this was like basically years and years ago. Once we stopped eating McDonald's, and she would break it when the McRib would come. Which it wasn't like a thing where I was like, oh my God, you're eating Mc. No, you know what I mean? I understood. Like I had been checked out on McDonald's. Been checked out. They changed the nuggets. They changed everything. Changed the apple pies. They changed the nuggets. They changed it all, nigga. They literally changed it. And so one time she finally realized what I was saying. Like I said it. I used to say it to her all the time. She'll get the McRib, be like, "This shit is garbage. It's nothing like it used to be." Then next year she'll do it again. Then the next year she'll do it again. And I was like, "Why do you always get this shit knowing it ain't gonna be good?" And of all the things ever in life, she was like, "You know what? You're right." And I haven't seen her have one since. That was a rare occurrence of that nature. But like my kids and like especially my daughter, she understands like what's real good food now. It's like, this is what y'all be eating. Especially it's like the same price too. Like, and that was the other thing was like I started learning where you can go to like local restaurants and you can basically get a meal with more fucking food, better quality food. The only difference is you just ain't gonna get no drink. It's about the same price now. They changed that apple pie, Kendra. They was petty. So, like, shit like that changed the game for us. That's why I love Chrissy, because, like, well, that's not why I love her. It's one of the reasons why I love her. Is like, she'll try new shit. She's not, because some people are, like, if you take some people somewhere, y'all try something and it's not good, like, some people be mad, like, I could have just went to fucking McDonald's. There's people like that, like, see, this is why I only go to blah, blah, blah. It's like, and so we'll find local spots. And then once we find local spots, it be on. And it's just like, then you start realizing it's like they put nothing but bullshit in their food. You read the nutrition facts and it's like, how the fuck did you fit this much sodium in a fucking burger? Big Mac patties definitely got small. Everything at McDonald's started changing. It's never the same. And it didn't change for the better. And you know when I was really done with McDonald's, the last straw for me, this was the final straw. They took away salads. They took away fucking salads. Well, it's a wrap. It was a wrap. Can't you get a salad at McDonald's? I don't even think you can get a grilled chicken now, can you? I bullshit you not. At the end of me eating McDonald's, my order would consist of French fries and cookies. I'm telling, see, Berg know what time it is. Good morning, Berg. See, I was devastated by that, Berg. I was devastated by the end of my experience with McDonald's, it was strictly fries and cookies, bro. Fries and cookies. I just don't even like the smell of going to McDonald's. McDonald's breakfast is whack. Fuck McDonald's for the record. Go ahead, Ash, with your bitch ass. And I did say bitch Ash.
What's up, bro? How are you? What's up? How are you? What's up? You were talking about me? You told me to pull up, right? I'm right here, girl. What's up?
Wait, you told a bitch to pull up and she did? Where's all that big mouth at now?
Hey, don't be touching me, bro. Don't be touching me. You, bro, we're not gonna ask you. Don't even go there.
She got 2 kids that be in the house not eating with no beds and everything.
Yeah, I can't dance either. Look.
Oh, wow, that is pretty bad. But not worse than this.
Okay. Yeah, or what about?
Thank you.
Y'all niggas is so fucking petty, bro. So many people have reported her TikTok. She makes so much money. She just did an interview on this YouTuber's page. What's it been out like 3 days and already got like 9 million views?
What's my type?
Oh no. Makeup is motherfucking witchcraft, bro. This bitch aged 15 years with her makeup off. See, this is why I don't trust heavy makeup face chicks, bro. Look at the drop off. Like, she ain't like hot or nothing right here. Don't get it twisted, but look at the drop off. Watch this drop off.
What?
Oh,
my type.
no, nigga. Like, I don't see my wife. She a baddie. Like, my wife don't have this level of drop off, bro. I gotta be honest. I would have never married my wife with this type of drop off. It can't be this type of drop off. You can't have this 5-6 point difference with no makeup on. Like, this is outrageous. And she talking about she 35. You might be 45. Cause you look, bitch, I'm 42. You look older than me.
Tall. I like guys that are tall.
I don't give a fuck.
Like, cause I'm short, so yeah, you're right. Inmates.
Yeah, for the record, she's dated over 30 inmates, including one dude that was guilty of killing 2 teenage girls.
If your husband's an inmate, I'd probably talk to him too.
Wowzers.
Like, I'm still thinking, like, what else I need to pack?
Make sure you put that makeup in there, cause you looking like a whole UFC middleweight fighter in the face right about now.
I don't even know what we're gonna be doing over there. Oh, hold on. Let me go. There's nothing real quick.
I think her kid's like 15 and 10, 15 and 9, some shit like that.
Those makeup and stuff packed?
Makeup's in a Hello Kitty thing, so yeah, that's already good.
Your sister has hers packed?
She's doing makeup.
iPads are charged?
iPads?
Yeah.
No.
Huh?
No.
Are y'all taking them?
Yeah, but mine's not charging.
Okay.
Well, I don't even know my charger is too.
Yeah, you can use this one whenever I'm done with it. Don't say thank you, Natalie. Thank you. Not you. What was I gonna do?
The way that y'all I couldn't imagine sitting on live all day long begging for super chats. I swear I would not do this shit. If this shit required me to be a super salesman, I wouldn't do it because I've never liked selling shit. I'm not a salesman. I couldn't imagine. That's why I could never been on TikTok. You see these TikTok creators battle each other. What's the battle? To see who can get more donations. That's weird. What's the actual content?
All alone, I watch you watch her. Like she's the
Oh, and Santos is 19.
only girl you ever see. You don't care, you never did. You don't give a damn about me.
That's right. This old bitch is sitting here trying to guilt trip a 19-year-old nigga that allegedly did her wrong.
I'm losing my motherfucking mind, man.
Yeah, all alone, I watch you watch her. She's the only thing you ever see.
See, look, you're already at 8,000 followers?
Yeah, look.
Why are you following Brittany?
Because she followed me.
You better. Who is Wednesday? Because she tried to go live with me too.
She really thinks she one of them fucking high school bitches, bro. This old ass bitch is really in the trenches competing with high school hoes. This is outrageous.
With Wendy.
Oh, heck no.
This famous person follows me, bro.
Oh, yeah, that's a famous person right there.
Yeah, that famous person right there.
Look at her with these damn kids, nigga. Oh no!
Y'all have y'all's makeup and stuff packed? iPads are charged?
iPad?
Yeah.
No.
Huh?
No.
Y'all just played this one.
Yeah, but mine's not charging.
Okay.
Well, I don't even know my charger is, so.
Yeah, you can use this one.
And then that's the other thing. Once you become infamous on TikTok, so many people just sit on the app on your head all day. Like that chick that they be calling Methany, that bitch be sitting there begging on TikTok every day, and her lives be fat as fuck with nobody donating. Everybody just be there roasting her.
Whenever I'm done with it. Now I have a freaking headache.
Ashley says she's sleepy and doesn't want to go to the mall anymore because Santos is an hour away after they planned this 3 hours ago on Live.
I'm so sleepy. I just texted Santos and I said, I'm about to take a nap. You can just order my shoes online.
Wait. So this 19-year-old nigga is supposed to come take you to go buy some shoes. And now you getting ready to go to sleep and just tell this nigga to buy your shoes online. Nigga, are you for real? Never crash out on stream, Lefty. Ayo.
Ship them to me. I don't want to go nowhere. I'm sleepy. Thank you, Victoria. Is that mean?
You know them young boys only treat you like you hot because they 19 and want pussy. Really don't care from who. Really don't care. Why you think once they fuck you, it get weird? Because they realize you ain't shit. Allegedly.
Because he's already an hour from me. Like, I don't want him to come all the way over here. It's too much. Just, no.
Tries to hold back tears cause she knows she got played again.
Savage.
So.
Bitch, you really about to cry?
No, don't tell them to go follow your account.
Ash daughters ask her to please buy them food, and Ash ignores her and starts talking about the weather. Wait, what?
Can your DoorDash us some food, please? How cold is it here? Hold on.
Nigga, you sure, bro? What the fuck, bro? And here's something that I know from personal experience. CPS don't ever go after moms that they need to go after. I've seen it in my own personal life.
Let me see how cold it is. Thank you for the roses. It's 44 degrees, bro. That's why it was so cold outside. Thank you for that.
Yeah, but what about the food, bitch? No, this bitch ain't beating her pussy up on this fucking live. Oh, yeah. Gotta be brash with this one.
I mean, this is some shameful shit.
TikTok just the wild, wild west, nigga. The wild, wild west.
Guys, look at this cute picture I took.
Bitch, how much filters and face sculpting? Bitch, you are where we can see your actual face right now, right? This bitch said, look at this cute picture I took. Bitch, that is a whole ass painting. Like, what are you talking about? First of all, there's gotta be AI because your head and body portion it ain't really matching up. What the fuck is that? You ain't got no neck. Where's your neck? How you got a neck in that picture but not in the video? How the fuck she got this neck but then no neck here? Make this shit make sense. Where'd the neck go?
That was earlier. That's so cute, huh?
That's not even you.
I want to see my visit picture from today, you guys. Let's get 3 money guns.
Money guns to see her visit pic with another inmate. What?
I'm looking at it right now as we speak.
So this the type of, bro, yeah, TikTok ain't made for me. This bitch got 488,000 subscribers in this video. Or followers. That's the difference between TikTok and YouTube, in my opinion. YouTube is going to be more people, especially if you got content or whatever, that will just come like to like support you. And that doesn't like mean necessarily donate money, just like come supporting your channel. TikTok, it just be like so many motherfuckers who literally just follow your channel to talk shit. Way more than YouTube. Niggas do it over here too, but not on the same level.
Hey, how are you?
She looks so much different with all that fucking makeup on. It's unreal.
My middle part went away. My middle part went away.
Who you? Shit. You damn near bald like Kendra in the front. Ooh, look at this Kendra G. Traction alopecia shit going on here. Oh no.
Are y'all jealous because I'm in the same room as him or what?
Look at her trying to squeeze these little ass titties up for this nigga. This little nigga trying to get to this pizza, nigga. Now imagine if this was a dude with a girl like this. Like, we would call this nigga full-on predator. And I don't think that she should go to jail or no shit like that because he's 19. But I know what you doing. And this is some weird shit. Oh my Lord, you brought this little nigga over here some pizza. Your daughter's probably in the other room. Oh. I feel you, little nigga. Only my wife is somebody who could have ever pulled that, because before my wife, any chick who tried that shit would have been weird as fuck. I'm trying to get a piece of pizza and you like sticking your tongue and shit out like that while we on live. Like, just cause I like, nah, I don't need you showing. Look, nigga, this is a nigga that be live on the internet for hours, 6 days a week. This is too far for me. I'm not sitting on live like this. We not sitting on live like this.
If I'm pregnant, she already knows what to do as an older sister.
What? If you pregnant by who? No, you wasn't letting this little nigga fuck you raw. This is ridiculous.
She's gonna help me raise that baby. She's gonna stand on business.
What? The fuck you mean she gonna help you raise that baby and stand on business? Your daughter is? Oh boy.
And what else, baby? We don't need no Jesse, right?
No, I'm gonna prove all y'all wrong.
We don't need Jesse.
Wow, that's sad. Girl, get your own life and quit hating. I don't know, y'all are too old to be acting like this. Y'all are acting like teenagers. I'm supposed to be acting like this, not y'all. Get out of here. Get your own life. I'd be crying if you were my mom. Well, she's not your mom, is she?
I mean, this is some shameful shit.
You sitting here letting your little 15-year-old daughter beef with people on the internet that are truly concerned from her based on what's being said. And you telling other people that you might be pregnant and she gonna help you raise the baby. What?
I feel sorry for y'all, honey. I feel sorry for your face.
She said I feel sorry for your face.
Bitch, are you for real?
I told you the term worst mother gets thrown around a lot.
Stop, Haley.
Get off foot.
Music is too long.
Yeah, please. Thank you for putting that mustache and hat on her, nigga. Fuck. Oh, shit, it went off.
Santos is 22. Yes, I know. He's 22.
No, he's not.
I'm 35. Yes, he knows. I know. We know our age difference, okay? But at the end of the day, don't ever knock me. Because I could pull somebody young. and I can pull somebody old.
No, you can't. You can't pull anybody. That's why you still just you and your daughters. Again, just because a nigga will treat you like a cum dumpster does not mean you can get with men.
So it doesn't matter. I've already seen his BB, and he's already seen my nunu. Okay?
That's that bullshit.
Okay, well. Okay. I don't know where the mods are. No, my kids do not have to parent me. So.
She's unreal.
Ash thinking no one would notice.
You know any makeup artists out here that want to work on Ash?
Wait, what? Absolutely disgusting.
I don't want the rice getting burnt. I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Matthew with that garlic shit! Ah! Man. We're going crazy right now. That's too much rice, though.
What kind of lame ass teenage shit are you part of, bitch?
Yo, the devil's in full effect. Man, you corny!
This nigga with this motherfucking young ass replica Ginobili jersey. I'm losing my mind.
From the streets did she emerge, into the street she will return.
She belongs to the streets.
I'm sleepy. Do you have a boyfriend? No, I don't have a boyfriend.
Awake, what's happening? Ginobili!
No, I don't have a boyfriend. I broke up with him. So I'm single. Why am I single?
Great question.
Because I'm tired of giving my time to the system. Just kidding. I don't know. Does my back need to be straightened?
I mean, she got a big ass bald spot.
Probably. She said probably. What are you eating? My chips. Are you gonna get red all in my hair or what? Look at her. Oh. KO says.
Like, bro, she like with no makeup, nigga. She's 50. Stop, nigga. What the fuck is going on here? Huh? Bitch, you eating hot dogs with mayonnaise in a tortilla with hot Cheetos and bean dip. Yeah, your bowel is what they call irregular. Oh no. Do you ever be off live? You gotta use your time better, bro.
Link. Hi, sister.
Outrageous.
Like, girl.
I don't think she see herself in the camera. See, you think you got a fat ass. No, you got a big ass.
Like,
there's
girl.
a difference. See, there's not enough curvature. This is just tank. You got tank ass. See, it bunches up like that because it ain't got no natural jiggle to it because it's, you know what, don't even worry about it.
Yeah. Did it smell? Did it smell?
And then she put on all that makeup. She just looks like a different chick. She's just not like, she doesn't become hot. She just looks like a different chick. You always sound like a Mexican restaurant over there, bro.
I'm gonna go pee.
You know what? Whoever just sent those back shots.
This is outrageous.
Mamita chula, vente pa acá. A la virga. Okay. We gotta make one more moderator. I say we deserve one more moderator in here, Chad. Rose, congratulations. You have been promoted. Amanda, daughter of an angel. Okay. Amanda, you were a daughter of an angel. You have been promoted.
Yeah, you can tell he just got some pussy.
There. Did it have dreads? Did you braid it? Y'all are creative and freaky. Okay, so the craziest thing one of the scariest things I ever walked into, it was when I was a little younger. I grew up with my grandparents. My grandparents, they kept it young for a long time. So one time I went in, I don't remember why I was going in, but I was walking into their room, and I've seen a lot of things on the movies when I was younger, and this is something I was not expecting. I've never heard of this position, but it was like my grandma, she was hanging on the ceiling fan, right? On the ceiling fan going like this, like on the ceiling. I was like, boom, right? But like a lot faster. The ceiling fan, she was holding onto it, right? And then my grandpa, he was like on top of the bed, right? And the ceiling fan's like right here. And he was like that. It was sticking out, right? And then my grandma was just like every spin on the fan like this. And then my grandpa at the end, he was like getting slapped like boom, boom, boom.
I'm losing my motherfucking mind, man.
And these are the kids you fucking with. Traumatized kids. All right. Alrighty. Nessa, what's happening? I won't say that you all the way late. We just came on not that long ago.
I don't know what it was, but after that, I was never the same. Never the same. But anyways, yeah, so how's everyone?
Yo, the devil's in full effect.
Guys, I hate when I'm grocery shopping because I don't know what I want. I can't think.
Why don't you get off the live and do the grocery shopping?
Hey, tell me what you want from the store because I'm putting a grocery order in right now, so I need to know what you want to eat and stuff.
Oh, you one of those. You don't actually go to the store. Why don't you leave the delivery so people that actually need delivery because they sick and shut in can actually get the slots they needed? It's always niggas like you that's just lazy.
I told Haley, I said, send me what you want from the grocery store because I'm putting a grocery order in. Why did she tell me bean dip and hot Cheetos?
I'm losing my motherfucking mind, man. Baby daddy's check.
Why did she tell me bean dip and hot Cheetos, bro?
I'm glad I don't have baby daddy.
Why?
Well, I hope you don't have a baby daddy. That's hard.
Just sitting around drinking Coke, eating Cheetos and shit, like.
Depends who I'm shopping for, though.
Come online, like, I ain't trying to be a
Cap indeed.
I seen some little kids.
Why are chips so expensive?
Touching everything, you know what I'm saying?
Like a bag of potato chips or a bag of Funyuns is $5.
Well, why don't you cook? Make your own snacks. Make your own chips. You do know you can get you some potatoes and some oil. Fry the potatoes and season them however you want. Did you know you could do that? You know what? Don't worry about it.
Like, for real, why is it so expensive, though? I wish I had food stamps right now. Thank you.
I'm losing my motherfucking mind, man.
I wish I had food stamps right now. Things I've never heard anybody say.
Hannah, I wish I had food stamps.
And she doubled down just in case y'all didn't hear her.
I'm probably gonna spend about $300 on groceries.
Whoa, $300 in groceries for 3 people in the house. Ooh.
Let's see if they have bean dip. And they do. If you're in Dallas area, you know this station, guys. KNON.
And you right down the street. Oh, disgusting. She's just everything about her lifestyle is just. Even Dank DeMoss know not to be on the internet like this.
I do want to cook out. And I was like, Tia, do y'all have a Michoacana? She's like, no. But I need a Mexican meat market, so
I mean, this is some shameful shit.
I'm gonna Google one because I want to cook out tomorrow. And I haven't been drinking, but my tia bought me a case of Dos Equis last night. I didn't ask for them. She went to the store to go grab something she needed, and she was like, she comes home, and she put them in the cooler already, and she comes home. Oh, shit. What day in January? Hold on. Is that my tia? No, it's not my tia. Who's outside? That was the motion to outside, I think.
Oh, someone came for you.
Somebody came for me.
Yes, they said we know she's here. We're fans.
They came for your own.
Somebody came for me.
Bitch, you live a dangerous life. People coming over your mama house.
So I said, wait a minute. I said, I'm Rob Stone.
No, they came for me.
Yes. And I said, hey, I'm
They said
Rob
we're
Stone.
looking for Ashley.
I said,
They're still outside?
Oh, it ain't funny no more. Go gadget neck. Damn it, that didn't work.
So what are they yelling?
Like they heard we'll hold it down because they're responding to what you're saying.
Yeah. Should I go out there?
the plug.
Are you sure? Let's go out there, Rob. He'll go with me. I'll just say hi. I'll just say hi. No, stop.
Oh, don't worry. I got your security guard.
I know, right?
Right? I told her, I'm like, can I hire y'all to be my, because we want to go out and explore, but I'm
Where are you guys going?
I don't know. Like, I want to take the kids shopping.
Hell no, bro. What the fuck?
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, message your sis, and then I'll message you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I just have a lot of things going through my head right now. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, you know.
Look at how you look. This is... Never mind. Ain't no point trying to help.
Thank you for the gifts, you guys. You don't have to send me nothing.
I won't.
Nobody wanna see us together, but
oh shit. That bitch did check to see where he was looking. Y'all can see this, right? Yeah, watch how I seal the deal with this silhouette. Good night, ham dog.
nobody wanna see us together, but it don't matter, no. 'Cause I got you, baby. Nobody wanna see us together, but it don't matter, no. 'Cause I won't cry. Oh, yes, we nobody not be last forever. I feel them hoping and praying things between us don't get better. They said they coming after you, but we said they coming after me.
Sing it to me.
Myself and I wanna respect boundaries. Telling you on those sides, just to get on your side.
They can't
This bitch, bro.
hear you. Oh my God. My bad. Y'all are literally gonna start a rumor saying that my kids are gonna get married.
Oh no.
It's crazy. We got chips. We're big bag.
Your big ass just sitting around eating chips, drinking Coke. Like, she's the epitome of unhealthy all the way around. Her 15-year-old daughter big.
You know. I got Pepsis. I got Cokes.
You drink Pepsi and Coke. Nigga, I'm going to get my Pepsi, nigga. At least my Pepsi ain't got no sugar in it, bitch. Nobody wanna see us together. Crazy hoe. Hot Ruffles and chili Fritos. That sound like heartburn like a motherfucker, nigga. And then you know she dousing it in bean dip. What are these pills right there? Then she just got random pills right here. Probably some perks. That's why she just be snacking all the time. She perked up.
I wanted these candies, so I got candies. This is one of the girls. I don't know.
Bitch, did you get any produce? Did you get anything not processed? Did you get a chicken breast, bitch? One. She went to the store like, bro, she reminds me of the first time I went to I had my Sam's Club membership when I was like 18. Oh shit. That's what she reminds me of. That's what it was like when I first got my Sam's Club shit. When I was learning that, wait, man, you can go and get these big, bro. I would get the big box of Fruity Pebbles. You can get the whole thing of candy bars, nigga. All of that shit. You know, shit that kids want to do because their parents can't tell them no more. But this bitch is damn near 40.
This is one of the girls. I don't know what girl.
She went to Target and just bought snacks. Ruffles, Cheetos, Flaming Hot, Funyuns.
Chips and pretzels. More chips. Candy. More candy for the candy jar. Bean dip.
I'm losing my motherfucking mind, man.
Because I'm the bean dip queen.
Your bowels are all fucked up. Your guts are all fucked up. I just want to put that out there.
They wanted these noodles.
Oh my God, of course, some high sodium ass noodles. Like, this bitch eat like she live on a college campus, nigga. Nigga, what the fuck kind of diet is this for a motherfucker with kids? I've yet to see any real food. None of this shit gotta go in the refrigerator.
So we got this.
Wait,
noodles. So we got this.
So you spent $700 in snacks? $700 in fucking snacks?
$738. Can I help you?
I'm just putting on some gel real quick. What are you up to?
Nothing.
Are you hungry?
¿Mana?
¿Ya has comido? ¿Ya comiste? Yeah?
No.
What'd you eat today?
I literally just ordered Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, McDonald's. I mean, can you have a worse fucking diet?
Oh.
Cheers.
Fuck that. Like, does this bitch ever not be on live?
Damn. Did it smell? Did it smell?
Y'all ain't shit for this, nigga.
Alexa, skip.
She talking about she can pull any nigga. You cannot pull any nigga with this diet of yours, bro. I'm sorry. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Fuck Taco Bell too.
Look home.
Tony's Tacos is way better than Taco Bell on my mama, and so is Eliana's. Like, even like some dude, like, she can't even get herself in a state for dudes to even kind of look past how she look. Cause she's not like that hot, but she could still be sexy or have sex appeal. There's lots of girls who ain't really attracted who got sex appeal. Shout out to Rihanna. She's sitting here being as unattractive as humanly possible. Just sitting there shoveling her face with a bunch of bullshit. Don't take care of her kids. Like, she don't want to cook. You don't see her clean. None of that shit. But her nails are always done. Call the bitch a torta. Like, why would you sit on live pretending to be texting somebody and text yourself? And I hear it too. It's the same tones. She getting the receive and the send tones. Unreal.
So I first started actually my TikTok back in 2019. I was actually a prison wife. That's why they call me the inmate hopper.
She married a man in prison. Why? This is her second marriage in prison.
Oh my God. I just had this thing to be with somebody incarcerated. Like, I don't know, I liked bad boys, okay? I just date inmates. You're my 30th inmate. Did I not tell you that?
30th inmate.
I swear, I've been on 30 inmates.
You don't know me. I'm not like your baby mama. I'm not like any of these other females who give their kids up and go choose the party life over my kids. Guys, this is what the life of partying fucking does to you.
Wait, I thought you just said.
Like, you wake up at whatever time.
Bro, will you stop pushing up them little ass titties of yours? Because this is when we start seeing all that bean dipping shit. It's going everywhere but them little ass titties.
You literally don't eat. You drink. My kids have never been taken away from me.
Well, congratulations. Like, what? The standards of some parents, bro. I mean, can the bar get any fucking lower than that?
My kids have always been with me, and a lot of y'all spread rumors and say that CPS took my kids from me. Baby, CPS has never taken my kids. Yes, I've had like 20 CPS cases.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
This social media stuff has ruined my relationship with my family. And I know, like, what ruined it was whenever I flashed my, I'm not
Whenever I flash my pussy.
jealous of my daughter. I told her, get that bag, baby. You are young. Get it right now while you can. And you won't ever have to work. But if y'all are not following my daughter, go ahead and go give her a follow, you guys.
It's not even for that reason, to be honest. I feel like some of their friends are jealous because of the life that they have.
You can't compare my parenting to y'all's parenting. Do you think
You damn right. It's finally something we can agree on.
That maybe sometimes she can exploit situations to get views? I'm gonna be real, yeah.
I'm gonna be real, yeah. And she like twice the size of her mama. And I don't say that as a diss. I say that this is just the evident signs of the child abuse.
I want you to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and picture this. You're a younger teenager browsing the internet, and suddenly you come across white teeth, dimples, that smile. He's a big TikToker. He has no idea you exist, but you can't help it. You have a crush. Giddy, excited, knowing nothing will ever happen with him in a million years, but just having fun, daydreaming. You show your mom this cute guy, hoping to have a bonding moment with her. But the next thing you know, your mom has not only DM'd your crush, but started a public relationship with him, constantly live streaming their conversations.
Yeah. Outrageous. Just as outrageous as this hair of yours.
That mom is Ash Trevino, and today we're going to attempt to figure out what the actual hell is going on.
I'm sorry to the Mexicans, okay? I will never use that. Hispanic community. Oh, the Hispanic community.
I apologize to the Mexican community, to the Mexicans, the Hispanic community.
Figure out what the actual hell is going on.
I'm sorry to the Mexicans, okay? I will never use that
Hispanic community.
Oh, that.
Oh man, and you a woke podcaster. She's a big woke podcaster. I think she got like 8 million subscribers.
Hispanic community. I will never use that word again or any
Kimberly was happening. Good morning.
racial slurs towards y'all.
Or just don't use any racial slurs.
Okay, I just said okay, I won't.
And this is what
Hispanic community. I will never use that word again or any racial slurs towards y'all.
Or just don't use any racial slurs.
Okay.
See, you too woke. She just said she wasn't gonna use no racial slurs towards them, and you didn't need to say that because she wasn't meaning that it was open for everybody else.
I just said okay, I won't.
And this is what
she got her nerves to the motherfucker, nigga. She done said, now in her defense, the reason she's just so on pins and needles is this bitch just said so much trifling shit. This bitch got 8 million subscribers. I gotta check you at every turn to save my own shit.
we know.
Shout out to Swoop.
So we have finally arrived at the Ash Trevino corner of the internet. It is very strange around here. This is by far one of the most highly requested topics that I've had in a long while. So, I mean, thank you for that.
I regret it.
I'm disgusted
in myself.
So I'm gonna start this off with a warning, y'all. This woman seems to lie a lot.
A whole lot.
Allegedly. This story is going to dive into some of the most chaotic, also sometimes very dark things possible. We're talking about inmate hopping, horrific parenting, the fascination of dating much younger men, and an unhinged night out that led to multiple arrests. And that's just an average Tuesday.
Everything is times three. Everything is times three. Stephanie! Let's go, Trisha!
But first, oh hi there, hello, hi, it's my face again, Swoop! If you're seeing me for the first time, welcome. My name is Swoop and I'm a documentary filmmaker, commentary creator, and I make what we call Swoop docs on complex stories, true
I'm not calling it that.
crime, and social media influencers who abuse.
Did she have, like, I'm not trying to be funny. Those ain't her teeth, right?
Use their power and manipulate audiences because, as I always say, it's not drama, it's dangerous. Here we emphasize critical thinking and also present different perspectives, play devil's advocate, and sometimes, depending on my mood, sometimes we take it to Petty University. And honestly, this whole story might already be there, so a class in session. I also have a second channel called Swoop 2 where we take mini dips into basically whatever the hell I want to talk about. Here we deep dive, there we dip. All right, real quick before we dive into this unhinged story.
No, ain't no real quick. We diving in.
For loading heart. Nibbly Mondays, always they're on me. Get yourself for last upload my family. Thank you so much, dear. And then the LA fires and support. But
okay, I was just making sure I ain't trying to roast the teeth or whatever. It's just when people have those teeth, they just can't, for whatever reason, teeth don't move. You know what I mean? But for some reason, those teeth seem stiffer than normal teeth. I don't even know how to explain it.
So my guess is that most of you know a thing or two about Ash Trevino already, but what is the truth? So the story that has been put out there is this. Ash Trevino was born Ashley Garcia.
Bro, she ain't got no fucking neck, my nigga. I mean, none.
In Texas. Ash graduated high school in 2007 and shortly after married her high school.
She really graduated 2007. She really in her 30s, bro. Looking like this, built like this.
Sweetheart Israel Izzy Gress. Then in 2009, at just 19 years old, Ash gave birth to her first daughter. And then in 2012, at age 22, she gave birth to her second daughter. In 2015, Ash and Izzy separated and then finalized their divorce 2 years later, making Ash a single mother of two at just 27 years old.
I'm single, you guys.
Now, let's be real, that's a whole lot for one person to go through at any point in life, let alone in their teens and like early 20s. And honestly, like, we can't truly know what went on behind closed doors. But what she has given us is a pretty extensive digital footprint, like exhaustively extensive.
I've already seen his BB, and he's already seen my Nunu, okay? Drink water. Water's for fishes. Alright guys, I have to end that live. She stole one of my biggest gifters, bro, and I don't think that's right.
So while Ash today has gained a level of infamy from her, shall we say, unhinged addiction to social media, it was in 2015 that Ash Trevino started her Instagram account, and it's actually completely vanilla compared to her TikTok persona, but there's a few recurring themes in her posts that we still see today. So I'm talking like, you know, tons of photos of her kids, photos of her nails and purses, and like a million versions of like kind of the same selfie. But she also wasn't shy about posting about the hard times in navigating her divorce and co-parenting. Quote, "Can my day get any worse? So mad Israel got daughter from daycare without me knowing. Then he goes and eats lunch with other daughter. I know you'll think it's a good thing, but when he doesn't pay his child support and don't get his kids on the days he is supposed to, it pisses me off because all of a sudden he wants to be dad of the year. I don't..."
The more deeper they get into this, the more trifling you're gonna see how this bitch is. Just for her to even write this is gross.
Think so. I have been doing it alone for a long time. Now, if you know where the story is going, it is so easy to just kind of like jump on all of the negatives. That's what most of the content made about her is, like, it's just all of the negatives. But in this specific moment, I'd love to take a step back and change our perspective potentially a little bit. There's actually kind of a lot to unpack just right there alone, right? Ash alludes to the fact if what she's saying is true, they had a custody agreement that he broke, which could potentially have legal implications. So not only are the girls having to A, adjust to life with divorced parents, potentially, B, face potentially lasting psychological and maybe even emotional distress from their father not showing up for, you know, designated visits. If what she's saying is true, then I would be pissed too, right? To be as fair as I possibly can, starting out on a woman that, wow, does she just, Now, she also hints at new dating exploits, including one relationship that got serious enough that she decided to make a permanent commitment. Yes, that's a tattoo of a guy's name, taking up the majority of her arm. Spoiler alert, it didn't last long. A permanent
Like, what the fuck?
commitment. Yes, that's a tattoo of a guy's name, taking up the majority of her arm. Spoiler alert, it didn't last long. Here's a photo posted about a year and a half later with the caption, "Gonna do me from now on and focus on what's important. Hashtag single mom." Listen, I get it. Okay, many of us have been there. The wonderful...
No, we not getting ready to defend these hoes. We not defending these hoes, Swoop. I can't do it.
Thing about Ash, though, is not only did her hashtag gonna do me come with confidence, it also came with a bunch of FUs to the haters. Now, despite it being my favorite thing when someone calls women females, you know, very fresh and tit. Fresh and tit! Ha! That's funny.
Wait, you one of those? We can't... You have a problem with being called a female? Why? Oh, you one of those.
Maybe I should just call them that. Fresh and fit. That's what I meant to say. It's very fresh and fit. Very bacon and eggs. Very perhaps internalized misogyny.
Calling women females is not internalized misogyny. How are you even making this video about her? Oh, uber feminist. I got it.
Although that's a term thrown around all the time these days, but I'm just kind of like, I wish we could know what this was referring to, because while in the land of critical thinking, we always give, you know, a nod to innocent until proven guilty here, just like her besties, the police.
Right. When it comes to women, they get the benefit of the doubt, even when they outright whores. But if we call you a female, we fresh and fit.
Hashtag back the blue. Now, I'm just gonna say this. Remember this post, people. Remember the hashtag back the blue, because this will not age well. Neither will another thing that I'm going to leave just right here. Bitches be like, we all the same N-word and used to beef. So...
Hoes will be hoes.
She belongs to the streets.
Good night, Awake.
I'm gonna swallow up my stuff and put the N-word conversation aside because I lived through January. I just need a break. But there is something about the way Ash freely uses Instagram like a 60-year-old Facebook aunt, which hasn't entirely changed over time. There's a sort of kind of like impulsive self-confidence that often seems to transcend the idea of self-awareness or introspection, all at the expense of some personal growth. But is there more to it than that? It's hard not to look at Ash's hundreds of selfies and mismatch of captions referring to dating to piece together that she had a tumultuous love life after her divorce from Izzy. Now, I did want to say just a quick sidebar. Unfortunately,
I wonder why they ended up getting a divorce. Sure, it wasn't her fault.
Confirmed that Izzy passed away in June of 2024. So I just want to acknowledge that Ash and Izzy's daughters lost their father very recently, which I imagine could be quite difficult. Again, we don't know the full extent of their relationship, but probably for the daughters.
Nigga, she made fun of that nigga when he died. That nigga died. She was like, fuck my baby daddy. He dead. So no, I'm not giving her that. No.
I'm gonna do my absolute best to try to redact her daughter's names and images through this. I know people share their stuff all the time and they're very active on social media, but we're just gonna
Their dad passing away. I took them to go visit their dad today and broke down. She broke down and she was like, I miss my dad. Again, I thanked him for giving me my two beautiful daughters because without them, I wouldn't be where I'm at today.
Now, it's clear from Ash's Instagram that her relationship, marriage, and subsequent divorce was...
Nah, you better play with this bitch saying fuck that nigga.
...incredibly impactful for Ash.
Because the family didn't even invite... The family invited everybody to the funeral from the family, like the daughters and everybody else from her family, like her grandparents and shit, their grandparents and shit. They invited everybody but her because of the shit she said.
Ash, and it's unclear ultimately what...
Good night, P-Love.
...led to the divorce, but she does make claims that Izzy cheated. But at this point, 2016, Ash is 27 years old and had been with Izzy, or at least known Izzy, since she was 13 years old. So when she got divorced, I can only imagine how much, her world may have bottomed out. I just like to explore some broader, more nuanced ideas around stories as we're getting to understand what is happening here.
I asked God about my plans that I had in the future. If they weren't for me, let something happen. And as sad as it sounds, you guys, my kid's father ended up passing. That opened up my eyes even more, that the kids need me.
But back to it, I have a
Out fucking rageous.
question. What do you do when your trust has been broken? Like your self-esteem, maybe railroaded, and you're single for the first time since you were literally 13 years old? If your answer was something like, well, you start dating inmates, of course. Do I have a story for you? Brace yourself, things are about to get a lot more intense. Enter Isaiah Flaco Gonzalez. In August of 2019, Ash announces that she is engaged. Her fiance is named Isaiah Flaco.
Rick is so wild and has went so far off the meter. It's shit that I can't even tell you on TV. I mean, for the sake of our friendship, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna bring it up. But trust me, he's went there. He has went where it's like, yo, Rick, man, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You done took this shit too far. And his response is like this: there's no such place. Darkness, let's go to the abyss, nigga! I'm not with it, man. I don't want to go to the abyss, man. You know what I'm saying? Rick wants to go to the abyss. In fact, he dwells in the abyss. Rick James dwells in the abyss, okay? And he wants company sometimes, and for some reason, he likes to reach out for me. Whenever I'm around, when he wants to go there, he will reach out for me to try to take me to the abyss with him. And I'm not with it, man. I'm not with it. And that's when we end up, tussling or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all, I cannot wait to marry this handsome guy. He is my world, and I will do everything possible to keep him happy. What's understood doesn't need to be explained. I can't, man.
Gonzalez, and they are in love, and she couldn't be happier. Oh, and he is incarcerated.
Yeah, that's why they call me the inmate hopper.
I'm losing my motherfucking mind, man.
You like them felons? Yeah, I mean, I've been with them up until this year.
I have a few questions. Let's read what Ash has to say. Quote, people are gonna judge us, but like we say, screw what y'all think. I have been here for him and plan on to continue that through this journey God has given us. Yes, he is away from me, but these years will go by so fast and can't wait to become Mrs. Gonzalez. If you don't like us being together, then feel free to delete me, but he wanted me to let everyone know he is mine and I am his. Okay.
Yeah.
When I look at that, I don't really think that answered any of my questions. But, you know, maybe the comments will explain the thing.
No,
But
let me read the rest of it. And for those of y'all that don't know, he asked me to marry him and got the blessings we needed to move forward with that. By the way, don't let those haters or those hate letters think it's going to stop us. Oh, my Lord.
Me to let everyone know he is mine and I am his. Okay. When I look at that, I don't really think that answered any of my questions. But, you know, maybe the comments will explain things about her burying the prison guy, like why? Or how? Or what the even is life? So Big Mama 888, aka Christy Gonzalez, Isaiah's mother, says, quote, you couldn't have chosen a more handsome man. Congratulations to the both of you. Whatever makes my Flacco happy, then I'm happy as well.
Unreal.
Just in case, though, don't act up so you don't get snatched up.
Hello? Not this nigga mama threatening this bitch.
Don't hurt my Flacco girl. LOL, congratulations again.
Oh my word.
Bloody hell. Don't act up so you don't get snatched up. Sage advice from your mother-in-law of a man who is literally in prison. Big Mama, Big Mama then comments, wait a minute, how much older than my baby are you exactly? LOL. To which Ash responds, LOL, 6 years older. So just remember that, kids. We'll come back to that later. But for now, Ash is loving the title of prison wife. You know, almost like a military spouse, badge of honor.
Yeah, Ma Dukes was in her bag talking about some LOL.
Only Isaiah isn't serving the country, he's serving time. Now, on September 14th, 2019, Ash, the dutiful prison wife, visits Isaiah, and wow, where to even begin? You know, the hearts, the glass, her in black and him in white, the guard in the background, the photo of a printed photo, the layers of this composition. It's like the new American Gothic. If American Gothic was a study of the prison industrial complex in the age of Instagram. And then a week later, on September 21st, 2019, they had a 4-hour visit. Now, if I'm understanding correctly, this was the first time that they were able to like physically touch each other. It's around 5 or 6 weeks since Ash announced their engagement at this point. So of course, it's the perfect time to introduce him to her daughters. No, it's not.
I try to go see him every weekend. I do. I get up at 2 o'clock in the morning and I will head to go visit him. So I will take y'all along as the videos come for visitations as well. And then I will also, you know, tell y'all more details on everything once, you know, I start uploading a little more.
On October 27th, 2019, a little more than 2 months after going public with Isaiah, Ash brought her daughters to the prison to see Isaiah. Only she doesn't refer to him as Isaiah. She says he's their daddy. Again, with
I love you. I'm sorry I said I love you.
You are watching When Keeping It Real Goes Wrong.
the hearts, very, very on brand, Ash. Now, it's unclear if this is the girls' first time meeting Isaiah, but considering how fast that was, I certainly hope that it was their first time. As Ethereal Nails 303 says in the comments, this is not their daddy. Very to the point. But nevertheless, regardless of anyone thinking that it might be a little early to bring your young children to prison to visit a man.
I'm losing my motherfucking mind, man.
You for real?
Yo, the devil's in full effect.
Behind glass and calling him their daddy, Ash continues to visit with and without her daughters. And for Christmas, Ash gets quite the romantic gift, a wedding ring.
Merry Christmas to me. I love it. It's just a little big, but I love it.
Now, currently, I think my favorite part about that post is the one singular comment on it, which says, and I quote, "It being fake, hello." Well, yeah, so on January 4th, 2020, Ash says she had the best visit ever with Isaiah. Quote, "I love how he loves me, and knowing he has never loved anyone else like this is amazing." This trend of Ash propping herself.
It's always hard leaving him behind, but I know he will be home soon. By the way, Isaiah is doing good for those who care.
Up as the #1 woman, the queen bee in a man's life is one that we're going to see a lot of in this story, and maybe supports the theory that we discussed earlier, where maybe, I don't know, maybe speculation, she might have had some potential insecurities or maybe even trauma from her having a child as a teen, her past divorce, the alleged infidelity.
No, the real father dead.
And the haters. And so a week after that post, literally just 6 days from posting about how much in love they are, remember, he is the greatest love that he's ever had, according to her, on January 10th, 2020, it seemed like there was trouble in prison. I'm sorry, I mean paradise. Quote, "I have went to visit for 20 weekends straight, not missing one since I got put on the visitation list since August 24/19. But this weekend I'm not going because I choose not to. Some things change and I honestly don't know if we will come back from this. Oh, it's hard when you're not at fault, but I'm gonna continue to do what's needed of me and be the best mom I can be for," and then names her daughters.
So that's how she always skirts responsibility. Whenever she getting ready to run from some shit, she blames it on the kids. Yeah, I'm doing what's best for them.
Well, how mysterious. What could she be referring to? Did Isaiah do something? Did she realize he might not be the most solid choice of a partner for her? But I guess things must have been smoothed over, because on January 25th, 2020, Ash posts something that looks like some sort of repost from a prison newsletter or something that features Isaiah. Let's read, shall we? Second Look Saturday. Meet Isaiah. He was given a 45-year sentence at 16 years old. 45 years. What in the whole grain gluten-free did this guy do? Sorry. Okay, let's keep reading. Over the past 10 years, he has earned his GED, OSHA, Electrical Level 1, Construction Craft Skills, Construction Site Safety Corps, all levels, certifications. In that period, he has also gotten married and become a wonderful stepdad to 2 beautiful daughters. Why does this sound like getting married so that you could list, like, because this is like a profile that I think they wrote or something. It sounds like getting married and being a stepdad to 2 beautiful daughters would go really well at the parole board hearing.
It would.
Just saying, it's just my observation.
It would.
Speculation, okay? Isaiah believes that God will bring him home sooner.
No, I need to read the whole thing.
Why does this sound like getting structure?
To 2 beautiful stepdaughters, or a stepdad to 2 beautiful daughters. He loves spending every weekend with his family during visitation. At the All Red unit, he is involved in working as a supply clerk. Isaiah is also a talented artist who wants to continue his craft by opening his own business once he returns to the free world. Isaiah plans on pursuing additional collegiate degrees. Isaiah believes that God will bring him home sooner than his release date. Isaiah is ready for the day when he can be given a second look. Hashtag second look. Why is it his name in every sentence? Isaiah. Just the way that's written is weird.
Word hearing. I'm just saying it's just my observation, speculation, okay? Isaiah believes that God will bring him home sooner than his release date. Isaiah is ready for the day when he can be given a second look. Hashtag second look 2021. Again, it sounds really convenient. The whole got married and has stepdaughters thing because he wants a second look. But, you know, on one side, good for Isaiah for getting all those certifications, but a 45-year sentence as a minor? I ask again, what the hell is this guy in for? Why would a minor get such a long sentence?
Because they be doing shit like that, bro, unfortunately. Just because he got a 45-year sentence at 16 does not mean that he necessarily really did something heinous. Because if he did, he wouldn't be getting a chance at parole.
Well, I'll tell you, but it's not good. So according to state documents, when Isaiah was 16, he and his friends planned an armed robbery of an Exxon employee, Mohammed Hashemi, who was taking cash from the gas station to the bank. So Isaiah and one other person rushed Mohammed's car, pulling, pew-pews on him, forcing him to stop his vehicle. The other gunman immediately shot Mohammed, killing him. Isaiah then drove Mohammed's van to a second location where he and his friends essentially burned it. After stealing Mohammed's life and dumping his body, they stole the money to buy, the white stuff, get tattoos and go gambling, and proceeded to brag about the robbery and taking Mohammed's life. Now, ultimately, quote, Gonzalez, a juvenile at the time of the offense, was given a plea bargain of 40.
He accepted a plea of 45 years.
$5 years in prison for the murder and robbery and 20 years in prison for arson in exchange for his truthful testimony at trial. So, yeah, really bad. Really puts a new perspective.
Yeah, but that's still overkill for a 16-year-old. Like, if we feel that a 16-year-old should get 45 plus 20, then we should lock his parents up too.
On his mother, Big Mama's words to Ash. You remember what she said? You couldn't have chosen a more handsome man. Just in case, though, don't act up so you don't get snatched up. LOL, congratulations again. Ha ha ha, LOL, don't get snatched up, girl. So,
say it again.
My next question to Ash is, where the hell did she even find this guy? And what are we doing with the daughters?
I just wanted y'all to basically get to know who I was. Like I said, I have 2 little girls, and they are my world, and he accepts them, which is really good. And I know a lot of people have, their opinions about it. You shouldn't bring your kids, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. But you know what? If I didn't think he was good, trust me, I wouldn't have my kids around that.
Well, thanks. That makes everybody feel better.
Well, it turns out Ash, they've known each other a long time. Remember that comment Isaiah's mom left asking Ash about their age gap? In 2020, Ash is 30 and Isaiah is 24. But at one point, Ash was 18 and Isaiah was 12. Hold up, okay, so you're telling me that Ash has known Isaiah since he was a child? And like this caption says, he's been part of her life since then. So let's just play devil's advocate for a moment, okay? We do the perspective thing. We always do this to make sure we're trying to look at all sides and not feed the echo chambers, okay? That's what we do here. If the genders were reversed in this situation, if Ash was a man who was marrying a woman that he had met when she was just a child, would that not scream creepy? The math ain't math in here entirely for me, people, or like at all. Now, we're gonna jump forward really quick in time to 2024 because Ash posts a video where she details the timeline of her and Isaiah's relationship.
He was a family friend. His family always has been friends, okay? They literally, I met him when he was 9, yes. I met him when he was 9. They started going to our church when he was 9, okay? Mind you, I'm 6 years older than him. I was with my kid's dad already. I've been with my kid's dad since the age of 13 till I was 26, okay? I did not have nothing to do with Isaiah until he was 24, okay? Me and Isaiah did not get together until he was 24. He's always been in my life since he was 9 when they started going to our church. Me and him never talked that way or anything.
So they met when Isaiah was 9, but she says it was just sort of, like loosely in the neighborhood. So, kids, like meeting kids, like whatever. But she maintains that her parents and his parents were family friends, but her exchanges with Christy in the comments of her Instagram make it seem like they don't really know each other at all.
That's not the case because we were together when he was 24 and he was in prison. I married him in prison. I was 30. I knew of him because they came to our church when he was 9. I was 15. We didn't do nothing. We had no kind of communication like that or nothing. He wasn't there. He was already in the streets, okay, doing the stuff and shouldn't have been doing. When he got locked up, I cried because he was only 15.
What do y'all
Just unreal, this bitch.
think? What do y'all think so far? Are you buying it? Is Ash just being a concerned neighborhood acquaintance, crying and
Absolutely not.
genuinely affected by his arrest because he was so young at the time? Or is this all a load of home-baked bullshitery?
Well, me and one of his friends, with his mom's permission, went to go visit him. And I left the kids with my parents. And we went to go visit him. And it was behind the TV because you had to pick up a phone and it was a screen. And so I was just like, hey, how are you doing? You know, and he's like, I'm good, I'm good. He's like, I want to write you. I said, okay, well, here's my parents' address. He wrote me to my parents' house. I still have the letters to this day.
Okay, so we finally get some insight into how their relationship started.
So you was 20 and you wanted this nigga when he was like 14. What the fuck?
And this was in 2010. And then I stopped communicating with him. And 2019.
It seems like Ash was the one who took it upon herself to visit him. And did you catch that little timeline slip? Sound like a slip. She first says that she went to visit and they started writing in 2010 and then corrects herself and says 2019. 2010 was the year that he took Muhammad Hashimi's life. He literally took his life. So the questions being asked amongst the internet, did Ash slip up here and admit that she had been communicating with Isaiah since he was first arrested at 15 years old before he was even sentenced while she was still married? Or was this just an honest mistake?
So I write him on JK, and he writes me through a handwritten snail letter. And that's when we start writing from March until August. Then in August, I put my phone on so he can call me. And then he calls me. And I'm like, hey, I missed you, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, I missed you too. And then that's whenever I said, hey, I want to get your name tatted on me. And he's like, well, why don't you do it legit and just take my full last name?
Wait, hang on. Okay, so from March to August, they're writing letters. Then in August, they're talking on the phone and Ash says she wants to get his name tattooed. So I guess we've seen that before from her.
And I said, what? And he's like, yeah, why don't you marry me? And I said, we just reconnected. He's like, Ashley, I love you, I want to marry you. And I was like, okay.
But then he proposes, and I don't know, maybe prison romance is like The Bachelor, where it doesn't feel like the real world and timelines don't matter. But when Ash, we just reconnected from what? From when?
Exactly.
Like, I thought you didn't really know him. Whatever the case, the two ended up together, and she continues and doubles down on basically everything.
So then we started the wedding process. So yes, me and him got married in 2019. He was 24 and I was 30. I have a marriage license and it states that in the back. Right now he's 29, I'm 35. His birthday's in January. So I'll turn 36 and he'll turn 30. Our birthdays are 3 weeks apart. But I had no communication with him like that until he was actually 24. So if I heard him sit there and say that I loved him when he was 9, that's weird, okay? I met him when he was 9. I have a picture of him at my senior graduation dinner, sitting on the front bench. I've known him since he was young. Yes, we were family friends. His family, my family, still to this day are friends.
It seems like the more she explains how distant they were as Isaiah was growing up, the more it sounds like they did actually know each other. But this creator, Ash T.Nunu, who I've been featuring clips from, found another Easter egg. A video of Ash talking about her relationship with Isaiah from 2019.
Well, also, you know, I've known his family for years, and they were really good family friends of ours. And this year, me and him reconnected again, and one thing led to another. We were writing letters back and forth, you know, just seeing how each other were. I started the conversation. I'm the one that wrote him first. And, you know, when he replied, I was so happy. I couldn't wait. I hadn't heard from him in 9 years. We lost contact for 9 years. And
you nasty bitch.
You know, he's been in there for 10 years. So, yeah, we lost contact, but whenever I reconnected back with him, it was like we never lost contact. So, if that makes sense. But, yeah, so we were like, you know, writing each other, telling each other how we felt.
First of all, does marrying a man who is in prison for 45 years for taking someone's life somehow not make you a single mom in these streets? Like, I'm not trying to be harsh about some of this stuff, right? But I'm sure that there are many positive relationships with inmates out there. But like, the guy literally can't be there out in the world with you, you know, to help care for the kids. He's literally behind glass and bars and
concrete. So I don't totally get this logic, but anyways, let's keep listening.
I've known him for about 13 years, and backstory is we couldn't be together back then because we both had our own lives. He is younger than me though, so that was a little bit of the situation, but I was also with my kid's dad, so
Trending, what's happening?
Just want to repeat that. We couldn't be together back then because we both had our own lives. He is younger than me, so that was a little bit of a situation. A situation. One might say that's more of a statuation. Okay, but seriously, you see what I mean when earlier I said that Ash does this thing where she changes her story like all the time, allegedly. I think that's what people call lying, allegedly. So it's hard to know exactly what time period she is talking about here, but if my math is remotely correct, Ash was separated from her baby daddy and first husband by age 25, with the divorce finalizing when she was 27. Isaiah is 6 years younger than her, so Ash saying that they couldn't be together because they were living their own lives. Does that mean when Isaiah was younger than 16, living his life and not yet convicted of murder and in prison, was she longing for an underage
Well, also, I've known his family for years, and they were really good family friends of ours. And this year, me and him reconnected again, and one thing led to another. We were writing letters back and forth, just seeing how each other were. I started the conversation. I'm the one that wrote him first.
Wait, okay, didn't she say that Isaiah asked to write her when she went to visit? And now here she's saying that she wrote to him first.
And when he replied, I was so happy. I couldn't wait. I hadn't heard from him in 9 years. We lost contact for 9 years. And, he's been in there for 10 years. So, yeah, we lost contact. But
you lost contact for 9 years. The implication being that you had contact with Isaiah for the first year that he was incarcerated in 2010. Ash.
But whenever I reconnected back with him, it was like we never lost contact. So if that makes sense. But yeah, so we were writing each other, telling each other how we felt. And then I finally just had to give it to him. I was just like, I like you. I really like you. I don't want to lose contact anymore. And so, we started chit-chatting a little more. And then, the phone calls started coming, visitations started coming. And now we're happy. We're together. We're engaged. Soon to be married, like I said.
No, sidebar really quick. As a lot of commenters noted, her accent has completely changed. She sounds like a typical Texas girl here, and in current videos, which I'll show more of later, she has an affected way of speaking, like she's trying to I don't know if she's trying to be sexy or tough. I don't know really what it is. On November 6, 2019, Ash and Isaiah get married, and in 2020, she gets his name tattooed on her wrists.
Unreal.
And their wedding date on her finger. And of course, she had to do a cover-up of the previous tattoo. And then on October 21st, 2020, just 2 weeks shy of their 1-year anniversary, Ash announced that she and Isaiah are getting a divorce. That was quick. So what happened? What could have broken up such a beautiful bond, even if glass was separating it? That was 14 years in the making, even if age gaps are very weird in this. I guess we'll...
You probably got too old.
When he got divorced in 2021, I stopped all communication with all his family. I don't talk to any of them anymore. His name is still tatted, yes, right here. That's his first name and his last name. Yes, I still have it. I never collaborate either. Because when you love that one person, your love never goes away. So his name will still always stay till the day that I go to heaven. I will never take his name off.
So, time to move on. And move on Ash did. She moves on so much, in fact, that she dates another incarcerated individual. And then another. And another.
What?
Another one. Another one.
Another one. Another one.
Oh, this is fun.
All right, not sure what the fuck happened there. Hopefully we are still live now. Internet messed up for a moment. What's happening, Carefree?
I'm not a single mom anymore. I am engaged to be married soon to my fiance, who is incarcerated. Like I said, I have 2 little girls, and they are my world, and he accepts them, which is really good. And I know a lot of people have, their opinions about it. You shouldn't bring your kids. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. But you know what? If I didn't think he was good, trust me, I wouldn't have my kids around that.
Define good, because even with Isaiah's plea deal, he is still serving 45 years for murder. And while nothing about the prison system is black and white, this is throwing up just like all sorts of red flags, okay? I need the red flag guy to enter the chat.
Trampoline jump! Hello. Sorry, I got here as fast as I could.
All right, let's have another moment of critical thinking, a perspective moment. This is where we focus on different possible perspectives, maybe play devil's advocate and try to get some, more context for the bigger societal picture here. So there is a larger debate about what sort of life experiences inmates should or should not be allowed to have, and genuinely people sort of like judge the amount of privileges an inmate gets with the severity of their crimes, like kind of in theory anyways. In Isaiah's case, one could argue that because he was a minor and he is serving, such a long sentence, the leniency is okay because it is the only life experience that he will virtually get for a very long time. Plus, the fact that he took a plea deal and testified it against his fellow defendants could be seen as, showing remorse maybe. And as we saw on the second look post, he has been working hard.
I don't understand how you got 45 years for telling. That shit crazy to me.
To earn certifications and taking the steps to use his prison time as a way to rehabilitate him into society, which is a school of thought about, what prison is actually for. It's supposed to rehabilitate, right? On the other hand, the counterpoint, Isaiah was instrumental in taking a life. An innocent person named Muhammad who will never get the chance to experience love or a relationship ever again. So is it...
They was gonna sentence a kid to death? I mean, I guess that's possible. But shit, even if the plea's 45 years, I mean, I guess they telling this nigga, well, cause nigga, that's what, 60? That's 60. Like, nigga, you might as well just take this shit to trial.
Fair that Isaiah gets to have moments in his life that Muhammad will never get again. Now, I don't think anything like this is cut and dry, and in reality, we have no idea about Isaiah's state of mind or his feelings about his actions because, we only hear about him through Ash's point of view. So there's no way to really tell any of this, but I had to ask the questions. Like, what do you think? Should inmates be allowed to date and get married? Is that crossing a line? How should that line be determined? Who gets to draw that line? So just leave your thoughts in the comments as we go through this.
They'll never be able to ban that type of shit because they can make an argument about getting married being a religious thing. So that's not even an argument to have.
Beyond Isaiah, it brings us to the other side of the conversation about lockup relationships, to the people who are living in the free world but have a desire to date or marry prison inmates. Now, I wanted to try to understand what might drive someone to this lifestyle. Like, is there a term for this? Well, turns out, yes, and it's called hybristophilia. Hybristophilia is a paraphilia involving sexual interest in and attraction to those who commit crimes. Now, we've examined this phenomenon before a bit, like in the video about Wade Wilson on Swoop 2, my second channel, but it's one of those things that seems to always kind of pop up. Psychology Today says, quote, one research study examined women of varying ages, ethnicities, education, and employment statuses who were in relationships with incarcerated men. While they weren't diagnosed with major mental illnesses or personality disorders, many came from difficult upbringings with a history of abuse. And notably, 90% had experienced dominant, verbally abusive prior marriages. Now, if Ash's cheating allegations against Izzy are true, that might put her squarely in that category, maybe. Psychologist Ami Rokach that has worked in the prison system for 28 years, and in an interview with TMHR, they explain why some women choose incarcerated men. There are different types of women that could be interested in this type of relationship. There's the very high nurturing type who feels they can save someone. Then there is the type who wants someone who is considered tough, rough, and manly, because this gives the illusion that they can protect them. Third, there is the rebellious type who are unhappy and angry and who like a vicarious rebelliousness through this experience. Now, Ash herself has actually reflected on why she has been attracted to so many inmates.
I was growing up going into prisons to visit my dad's best friend. I would always watch.
Oh, just bloodline just shot the shit.
Cop shows like the TV show Cop or Cops. I would always watch that show. I was always into that kind of stuff since I was a young girl. As I got older, I just had this thing to be with somebody incarcerated. Like, I don't know, I liked bad boys, okay? So, yeah, that's how my prison lifestyle started. Like, I wasn't just brought into this life, you know? Like, I just had this thing about prisons. I don't know what it is, to be honest.
So, spending formative years as a young girl around men she's been told are dangerous, I just kind of feel like there's no way that didn't leave a lasting impression, you know? Plus, I'm willing to bet that for Ash, as someone who has had her trust, you know,
Number
like
5, good
broken in
morning.
a previous relationship, maybe even in her parents, the ability to know exactly where your partner is at any time, maybe.
Okay, I guess
maybe
my
that feels
question
really
is
comforting.
real quick. What did if he got 45 years and he told, what did the other niggas get?
You know, he's got the same address, girl. He's always gonna have the same address. He's gonna keep that same address. He's always gonna have that same address for at least 45 years. So you're gonna know exactly where he is. Then again, we could be looking way too hard into all of this.
I just date inmates.
At least I can say I tried. Now, after her breakup from Isaiah, Ash started dating another inmate, Noe Trevino. Let's listen to TikToker Alma Rose break down what landed Noe in prison.
So, on March 29, 2015, Noe was 23 years old, and he was outside a nightclub called Old School. So he got into an argument with 2 men, and the argument somehow moved into a vacant lot, and things got heated. Now, Noe pulled up his shirt to show a knife, and everybody kind of backed off. Now, Louis Maston was there with his grandchildren. He was 49 years old, and he got out of the club and saw one of his granddaughters near the fight, so he got concerned. Maston tried to break up the fight between them. Now, he was known as somebody that was always trying to break up the fights, trying to keep the peace. Noe pushed Louis Maston, and Louis Maston pushed him back, and then Noe grabbed Louis and began him, and despite the doctor's efforts, he later passed in the hospital. Now, Noe ran away. He left the state, but he was arrested and found months later, and his bond was set at $1 million. So they convicted him of unaliving Louis Maston, and he was sentenced to 25 years in prison. Why 25 years? He also does have a previous felony conviction of injury to a child. So I think he should have gotten more time.
So, another murder. And like Isaiah, another completely innocent
Unreal.
random victim. This one by the name of Louis Maston. May he rest in
Now this one sounds like 45 years. You stabbing a nigga that was trying to play peacekeeper.
peace. And let me remind everyone, this is now the second murder that Ash Trevino has brought into.
Man, just wait. I'm guaranteed she's gonna mention this one nigga that this is what the one nigga that she's most likely gonna mention at some point is the nigga that made me pay attention to this chick for real.
Her daughter's lives. And this also happens to answer the question about where she got the last name Trevino from. And on one of her many, many live streams, Ash
Lennox, good morning.
Tells someone about her relationship with Noe.
That's your husband?
Well, it's horrible.
Oh, he's not bad looking. How long were you with him?
2 years.
Damn, while he was in there?
Yeah. I met him while he was in prison.
That's a zesty prison photo.
I would never trust a man in prison, ever.
And then he has my portrait on his arm right there. That's my portrait on his arm.
When is he getting out?
He sees parole in 2028, but that's my husband. But we haven't talked since 2022.
Why did you guys...
One of these niggas is gonna get out and do something to you. You just be doing this shit thinking it's a game. One of these niggas gonna fuck around and get out, and it's gonna be the worst thing that ever happened to you.
Break up?
I caught him talking to his ex-girlfriend.
That's what I'm saying. I could not trust even in these deals.
No. So I left him, and then, yeah.
So they met in prison, got married, broke up when she caught him talking to an ex. If my speculation theory is right, and one of her motivations for dating inmates is being able to like kind of keep tabs on them at all times, literally so they can't go out and like see other women, meet other women, you know, and then be competition, or, you know, there could be like abandonment issues going on. And again, that's also assuming that the betrayal did happen. She also happens to say that every relationship she's had ended in cheating, being cheated on in some capacity.
Yeah, but I'm sure she ain't never cheated ever.
She married a man in prison. Why? This is her second marriage in prison. Oh.
I mean, bro, we gonna watch this interview tomorrow. I was gonna watch this interview first, but Like, cause I haven't seen this entire interview, but I've seen parts of this interview, and nigga Camila was just like, or is Camilla, however she pronounced her name, she was just beside herself.
My God.
And when we lean into more critical thinking, is this some form of self-sabotage? And more importantly, if Ash said that she was always
we gonna watch the interview, because some of the shit that was said in that interview, you ain't even gonna believe.
Brought to prison with her dad as a kid, and that's why she's drawn to, you know, marry men in prison, even those that take the lives of others, and she's openly taking her 2 young daughters to prison to see these men. What the fuck might that mean for her daughters?
Oh my God.
You wanna come? Y'all just come live with us. Yes, please.
Dead ass.
I wonder, like, if she's even thinking about
And that video is up to 9 million views right now, and that shit been out for like 4 days.
her daughters or this cycle that this could perpetuate. Could this be considered some type of child harm? Like, if you keep bringing them into this environment with these strange, new, at least previously, very violent men. And did you catch that her new hubby has a tattoo of her face? That still seemed like a big point of pride for her. Again, she seems to be kind of chasing this feeling of being put on a pedestal, of, you know, someone being almost obsessed with her, like she's the only person that exists to them, like she said.
Well, most people like that.
The previous husband. I am not inspired here, Ash. And just a note, she is in the process of getting a divorce, allegedly, but she's technically still married as of me recording this. Now, at this point, Ash has been posting consistently and live streaming constantly. It's in one of those live streams that she's mentioned she's dated. Are you ready for this? 26 inmates in 5 years. What the ever-living
But last time I checked, so Jesse was number, I think he was like 20 something, like 25 maybe.
She belongs to the streets.
And I've only talked to one more after him, so probably 26 in the last 5.
She belongs to the streets.
5 years. That is a lot.
So, first question, what qualifies as dating an inmate?
That is a great question.
Is this like being pen pals? Also, Ash and Noe broke up in 2022. It's early 2025 now. That's only 3 years. So, if there was overlap with
Green Fishing, good morning.
Either her marriage with Isaiah or Noe, then maybe the reason she's giving for the breakups about them cheating isn't the truth. I mean, she also said that she wanted to be with Isaiah sooner, but she was married to her first husband. So at the very least, there's a strong likelihood that she's being super hypocritical for being upset about Noe talking to an ex, allegedly.
They're hella funny.
Guys, he's innocent, and I don't care what y'all say, what y'all think, he's innocent. And y'all are gonna see that. And when he becomes...
What are they commenting?
And yeah, they were like, oh, he's not innocent, he's dumb, this and that.
Whatever way you slice this disaster turkey dinner, it's messy, okay? The mashed potatoes are just smeared all over it. And I don't know why I'm making a Thanksgiving reference. We are long past that. You know what else is messy, though? Jesse. And yep, you guessed it. He's another prisoner that Ash started dating. Only this time, Jesse was actually slated to be released a few months after they started dating. Ooh, we're moving up in the world.
Okay.
On top of this, Ash revealed that she didn't know what he looked like before they met.
I don't even know how he looks. I don't know how he looks.
But that didn't stop them from having some big plans.
Be on TikTok only that first day he's out, which is in 137 days. Once he's actually like at the hotel room with me, we'll probably do like one live together, because I'm gonna get a room for the whole weekend with us. But we have a baby to make, so we ain't gonna.
You know, Rick is so wild and has went so far off the meter. It's shit that I can't even tell you on TV. I mean, you know, for the sake of our friendship, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna bring it up. But trust me, he's went there. He has went where it's like, yo, Rick, man, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You done took this shit too far. And his response is like this. There's no such place. Darkness. Let's go to the abyss, nigga! I'm not with it, man. I don't want to go to the abyss, man. You know what I'm saying? Rick wants to go to the abyss. In fact, he dwells in the abyss. Rick James dwells in the abyss, okay? And he wants company sometimes, you know? And for some reason, he likes to reach out for me. Whenever I'm around, when he wants to go there, he will reach out for me to try to take me to the abyss with him. And I'm not with it, man. I'm not with it. And that's when we end up, you know, tussling or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
You got a baby to make. Get the fuck out of here. You lied to me.
Be on it. We got a baby to make. We are literally gonna try and get me pregnant the first month he's home.
So Ash basically just keeps making great decisions that surely won't have an impact whatsoever on her children, obviously. And then 137 days later, Ash streamed picking him up from prison.
I'm shaking. Oh my God. Here he comes, you guys. Here they come. Oh, fuck. I'm nervous, bitch. I'm nervous.
Not the gagging.
Oh my God. Oh my God, here they come. Yes, brother, yes. Go. Fuck you, TC.
For real.
Why is he in the back seat? And why is she picking him up? Wouldn't you want to have a big romantic moment that isn't live streamed? Why am I asking logical questions for totally illogical people? Holy shit, okay? I keep trying to do the critical thinking, but my gosh, maybe just more critical and less thinking at this point.
I put the blanket all over her. I just wanted to see that. If I seen anything else, it wasn't gonna work out. You know what I'm saying?
But don't worry, she was always there for her children.
See, tell them how I was whenever you were in prison. I was always there for my kids, right?
Yep, because he can vouch.
As far as I knew, yes.
Honestly, y'all, I missed the days before I knew what TikTok Live was actually like in these corners of the internet.
Facts.
But then, sad, they broke up within 2 weeks. But things got extra weird, and honestly, it pissed me all the way off when Ash revealed that she might be pregnant, only to very quickly be accused of faking the pregnancy.
If I'm pregnant, she already knows what to do as an older sister. She's gonna help me raise that baby. She's gonna stand on business. And what else, baby? We don't need no Jesse, right? No, I'm gonna prove all y'all wrong.
In that video, Ash's oldest daughter is the girl talking off camera, and I don't know about you, but to me, this is a little shocking. Like, not only that Ash is saying that her oldest daughter will help her raise a baby, you know, her daughter just knows what to do, she's gonna step in, which, I mean, is not at all a child's job to do, to raise your child. But this mother-daughter duo is both acting like out of control, nasty teenagers together.
I'm gonna prove all y'all wrong. We don't need Jesse. Well, that's sad. Girl, get your own life and quit hating. Y'all are too old to be acting like this. Y'all are acting like teenagers. I'm supposed to be acting like this, not y'all. Get out of here. Get your own life.
Now, we'll come back to that, but I could not address it after watching that video. But one good thing came from all of this. Ash has decided she's done with inmates, allegedly.
I'm like literally done with inmates. I don't want no more for real. Like, I love spending money on myself or my kids. Like, I love being able to live on my own. And like, if one day I meet somebody and he comes over, like, I don't have to hide, you know, like, it's better to be alone and single.
Quick question, what do you think she was going to say when she started to say she wouldn't have to hide if someone comes over? What does she have to hide? What an odd thing to say.
I'm just learning to be alone, you know? I don't like to be alone, and I think that's my problem, is because I don't like to be alone. I mean, I live alone, so might as well be alone, right?
Now, Ash touches on something here that I think a lot of us can understand. I mean, you know, like, not the inmate hopping, get pregnant, have your kid, raise your kid stuff, but the stuff about how she doesn't like to be alone. Loneliness is really hard, and I've seen a lot of discourse shaming Ash for, you know, jumping from, you know, one trash man to another, an argument that definitely has, you know, very grown, very tall legs. But let's zoom out for a second for some additional potential perspective, to be fair. You know, on one hand, there are millions of lonely people who don't, you know, have a broken picker, let's say. But I would also like to point out these inmates also picked Ash. So it takes two to prison.
Nah, we not doing that. We not 50-50 in this bitch. Nah, nice try.
And tango. But while Ash's relationship pattern is, on the extreme side of dysfunctional, we all have repeating relationship cycles, healthy or otherwise, whether it's because we, were raised in a chaotic environment, so we only feel safe with chaotic people, or we have, a deeply ingrained belief that we don't deserve good love, so we only accept bad relationships. The thing is, Ash is a grown-ass woman with her own autonomy and can make her own choices, but her kids, the way her daughter was literally mimicking the garbage behavior of her mom on that live stream is beyond disturbing to me.
I'd be crying if you were my mom. Well, she's not your mom, is she? I feel sorry for y'all. Honey, I feel sorry for your face.
She said I feel sorry for your face.
I had questions about Ash growing up around prison men and potentially passing the cycle on to her daughters, and that clip alone makes me feel like the cycle has already cycled, and that sucks, if so, for everyone. But I guess at this point, Ash has sworn off inmates, so her relationship with her daughters and her love life can only get better from here, right? Right?
Right.
Wrong. So totally and completely wrong. It was actually her relationship with Jesse and her live streaming of the relationship that really led to her major increase in views and her new committed relationship to TikTok Live. They really should have just banned that app when they had the chance. The TikTok lives of the brief but tumultuous relationship attracted swarms of people to her page, basically wanting to see this person make terrible decisions in real time. And because we live in a late stage capitalism, we also know the law of supply and demand. So as the viewers come and demanded more from Ash, she supplied it and began to stream on TikTok Live basically every day for hours on end. Who has the energy?
I first started actually my TikTok back in 2019. Nobody ever pre-COVID. Yeah, they don't know that. But I was actually a prison wife. So yeah.
When I say she was streaming, she was streaming, okay? All of this on top of somehow having to do a full-time job as a dental office receptionist. So during the day, she was scheduling cleanings and root canals, and at night she was terrorizing the internet with her own form of root canals. Now, we don't have time, nor do I have the desire to challenge my will to live, to get into every problematic thing she has done, okay? We will hit some of the highlights, but frankly, I don't have the patience, and you don't deserve the brain rot of going through thousands of hours of Ash Trevino being problematic on the internet. Things like, ignoring her kids, being drunk, and talking with other TikTok live show characters.
Bro, okay? We're gonna be money hungry. We're gonna stay on podium for 3 days in a row. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't care if y'all have a family to feed or what. I want every single coin that y'all can give
Just wow.
me.
And yes, drinking and streaming. Do I really need to mention that that is a bad combination? And with her kids around, it's even worse in my opinion. Now, I'm not saying that you can't enjoy yourself, every now and then, or that parents simply should never drink. I don't know that answer, nor is it my place to determine where that line is drawn with people, but we can also probably recognize when someone has objectively gone so far beyond the line that they can't even see the line anymore. You know what I mean? Like that bitch is just back there. It is just a tiny dot all the way in the back, okay? You can't even, it's just out there.
But again, when I'm at home drinking by myself, it shouldn't matter what my parenting is because my kids are not there.
But you be on the internet with it though too.
Or if they are there, they are in their own room, on their phones with their friends, or in the living room watching a movie.
But again, sprinkling in some more critical thinking we love to do in our community. Did you know that approximately 7.5 million children in the US live with caretakers who have alcohol use disorder? In the article, Parenting to Prevent Childhood Alcohol Use, the National Institute of Alcohol A and Alcoholism suggests parents, quote, model responsible alcohol consumption, and says that authoritative parents, those who provide a healthy and consistent balance of discipline and support are the most likely to have teenagers who respect the boundaries as they have established around drinking and other behaviors. However, adolescents exposed to permissive, authoritarian, or neglectful parenting are less influenced by what their parents say about drinking. So I wonder which parenting style Ash falls under. Perhaps the one that says, quote, neglectful parents exert low control and discipline as well as low warmth and responsiveness. For example, they show no interest at all in a child's school performance. And by the way, this isn't shame for people who are dealing with addictions, right? Addiction is a very real disease for a lot of people. I just also know that it can like really plague a lot of relationships, a lot of households, and the kids that are growing up in them. So obviously, if you or anyone you know is struggling with that, please do reach out. There are so many free resources available to help you get through that or help your loved one get through that. And hopefully healing can be found from all of that. But I do have another question. I feel like this should be an obvious question, but like I don't know. I don't even know that it gets asked that much. Is there not some responsibility with the people who are consuming Ash's content? Like, you know, the people who are there day in and day.
Okay, I don't like that. No, they don't have any responsibility. Because once you start putting responsibility on them, that's gonna cause vigilantism. Just let viewers be viewers. Obviously, you shouldn't just watch crimes being committed. But as far as like, so what do you want? Like, okay, if you telling me you just want people to like report when they see shit or whatever, okay, I can dig that. But not too much more after that.
Out watching the live streams, leaving literally money tips, hyping her up in the comments. They're literally the reason Ash does this all the time, and her daughters are subjected to it all the time. And it just, they're the ones who are in the middle of it, right? And if Ash didn't have so many people watching, she'd probably stop. Maybe? Because really though, what is the draw of watching this? It is a train wreck on the Hot Mess Express. And the thing is, as we continue to put our critical thinking caps on, there are a million reasons why people are attracted to this kind of profane content, actually. In an article from Very Well Mind, quote, social comparison theory suggests that people value their personal and social worth by assessing how they compare to others. And in particular, downward social comparisons are when we compare ourselves to others who are worse off than us. Two such comparisons are often centered on making ourselves feel better about our abilities or traits. We might not be great at something, but at least we are better off than someone else. So basically, even if your life sucks, you watch Ash and you think, at least I am not like that lady.
And that's sad. If that's your existence, that's a sad existence.
But then there's a lot of people who like look up to it. So
it's one thing to be grateful and shit, but like to watch it like on that type of shit is crazy.
2025, honestly, nothing seems to matter anymore. And the majority of the stuff that I've seen Ash do is very concerning and very alarming. But it also has created this incredibly unhealthy parasocial relationship vortex between Ash and the viewers that just goes back and forth in a feeding frenzy of non-stop rage bait and verbal attacks, often like on both sides. All
laid up in the cut one time, ladies, take or bring out the Methuselahs, rather. It's late but early. God bless as well, A-Dub. Great to see you.
Of which her kids are exposed to and starting to literally participate in, as we saw that clip. And the other thing is, Ash is very aware of the culture that she's cultivating.
You know, and instead of y'all really like hating on me, y'all really should get to know me. Y'all don't even know me. Y'all know me based off of what y'all see. And in reality, it's crazy because what if y'all were in my position and y'all were getting as much hate as I get? Would y'all be able to handle it? I don't think so. It takes a strong person to handle this. And I'm still here. Carlos, thank you, babes. Y'all are spending more time commenting than to just scroll up. Scroll up. And I'm not negative.
This to me is a perfect example of someone who being right and wrong at the same time. Like, yes, the amount of hate and trolling she gets must absolutely take a toll on her and would be incredibly difficult for anyone to navigate. But at the same time, for her to say that the audience only knows her based on what they see and not reality, honey, aren't you the one putting out what you want them to see and you're
Facts.
doing it for endless hours a day. It's not
Facts.
like you're getting a bad edit from a reality show producer. You are live streaming yourself all the time and you're streaming your kids unedited. Like, if that's not reality, then I have to ask, are you being fake in everything that you post for all of these hours a day? Because that seems like that would be exhausting. But you know, she does have a valid point and probably the best advice she's given, and this might be the only time that I ever say that. Maybe next time you see her, just scroll up.
Facts. But I don't be on TikTok.
All right. Let me just give you a heads up. The rest of this video is not going to be fun. As I've said before, I always try to have perspective to understand where a person might be coming from when they make decisions that seem unhinged to me. But with Ash, especially when it comes to her kids, it gets harder and harder to not just like lose all faith in humanity and rocket myself to outer space. Now, we don't have time to cover every single one of Ash's parenting missteps, and this will, you know, obviously be censored and nothing graphic, but let's just jump into this stuff.
Call me right now. Mom, can you buy me a new so-and-so? I'm gonna buy it because I'm blessed to be able to do that. So yeah, you're right. My parenting isn't the same as yours. But remember, we all come from different backgrounds. We all come from different ways of life. It's not easy, especially if you're learning how to be a mom all over again. What? On your own?
Is Ash saying wise things, or is she just parroting Pinterest quotes about parenting? Because yeah, everyone will have different parenting styles and that's okay. But then like the example she uses to prove she's a good mom is buying material things for her kids, and she does this a lot. It's not a bad thing for kids to have what they need or, you know, to have nice things, but spoiling them should not be an indicator of good parenting, right? And this angry tone she often has when talking about her parenting and scolding people in the comments, like there's a real simple solution here. Stop posting your kids online. It really will solve a lot of things. It's just a suggestion. But obviously, as she said, she is an incredible mother because she buys her kids whatever they want. So let's see the evidence of that.
So like, I know a lot of parents look at their kids' phones, like search their stuff. You know, I don't do none of that. You hear my little one yelling right now? She's arguing with some female. I don't know, she's cussing her out. Yeah, I don't search my kids' stuff, which is probably not good, but I don't get in their business.
Damn, y'all over there having some fun, and it's like 3 in the morning. Everybody sleep where I'm at.
My youngest is awake, wide awake, probably on like a 3-way call with her friends and her sister.
You don't believe in like curfews, bedtimes? No?
They go to sleep when they get sleepy.
Then they're gonna miss out on the whole day. And then
she wakes up early still. Come here.
Bro, what you doing?
Let me see. Come here. I need to ask you something. She said, I don't feel like it.
You let your daughter talk to you like that? It sound like you the daughter and they the mothers. Like they make their own rules and you just go by it.
Who's desperate for love? Because I'm not.
It's like you're the daughter and they're the mothers because they make the rules and you just go by it. Why does that young man seem to have more parenting intuition sense than this grown woman? And sure, yeah, it's easy to criticize someone's parenting when you've never been a parent yourself and this is just a moment in time and you don't know the actual difficulties of it. But in reality, rules, structure, and enforcing boundaries and discipline is what creates a safe, healthy, and stable environment for kids to grow and develop in, and posting them online all of the time is never going to bring that result. But you know, why would they need bedtimes if they don't have beds?
Well, I don't live with my mom.
But at your mom's house?
No. When they stay over, this one sometimes sleeps with me or on the couch, that one sleeps on the couch. Or she'll sleep on the mattress.
That's been one of the public's biggest repulses of late, and yes, it's concerning.
She bragged about making $20,000 in a month. Her kids ain't got no bed.
But Ash always has something else demanding her attention, her audience.
Do you want me to buy another iPad? Am I gonna be able to get on, if I switch you phones, am I gonna be able to get on my TikTok? Like, to battle?
The thing is, like in stream after stream, we see that Ash can't even have a full conversation with her daughter while, number one, not live streaming, and number two, getting distracted by the music and herself on camera. So, you know, winner, winner, your dinner. But her issues with her daughters started way before this.
She literally has been through like the bottom of her life. Like, I'm telling you, whenever we lived with her dad, I used to pull her by the hair because I was so mad at her. Like, I feel like he loved her more than he loved me, and so like I took my anger out on her. And she doesn't even like hate me for that. Like, she doesn't even remember that.
That is not a flex.
Nigga, what?
And if you're saying your daughter doesn't even remember this harm, number one, how the you know that? And number two, how the you really know that? And three, you just blasted it on the internet forever. So I'm guessing by now she maybe probably remembers. For a mother to be in competition with her daughter for affection, and this is a competition that the mother created in her own head, you know, because the romantic love between spouses is entirely different than familial love between a parent and a child. Ash's uncontrollable anger at feeling overlooked will come up again. But in Ash's mind, she never harmed her daughters.
What I said was, I would get mad at her, yes. And I pulled her hair, yes. But I never abused her. I never hit my kids, you guys. And the only reason I pulled her hair was because she ran from me and I tried to grab her. And instead, I grabbed her hair. That's why they don't listen to me, because I don't spank my kids. I've never let my parents spank my kids either.
In most worlds, grabbing or yanking your child while they're running away is very much the definition of abuse in a lot of people's minds.
Yeah, it's way past the spanking.
Allegedly. Now, not to be fair, I don't know the severity. I don't know how hard grabbing, we don't know. Wasn't there. But
that's why they don't listen to me, because I don't spank my kids. I've never let my parents spank my kids either. And when my parents tried to, I would tell them, no, you're not gonna hit my kids. I wouldn't even let their dad hit them. Like, their dad used to try to hit them, and I would tell him, like, you're not gonna hit my kids. Like, no. So then he would get mad at me. So again, I did not pull her hair, like, literally, like, intentionally. I literally, and this was, I mean, she was little, so it was a long time ago. I don't care. Y'all can sit there and call me a call me what y'all want, but at the end of the day, my kids know I never abuse them. They never have bruises on them. Y'all probably are the ones who do that with your kids, to be honest. If anything, I bribe my kids with money, like, behave and I'll give you this. That's how I am as a parent.
So she tries to paint herself the hero for preventing other people from harming her daughters, but then also says that's why they don't listen to her, so she bribes them. Now, I'm not gonna make any direct accusations here. I wasn't there. None of us were, and I don't trust half the things that come out of Ash's mouth. But here's another side to this, another perspective for maybe more overall context. Ash says that she herself was harmed as a kid.
Like, my kids are not babies, you guys. Like, that's what y'all need to get out of y'all's head, bro. Is like, my kids are not babies right now. My kids are literally teenagers. And I'm trying to tell y'all, like, how it was back in the day.
Now, I'm not gonna play the audio for the rest of this clip to keep it sensitive for any of you watching, but she repeatedly then does say that she was harmed as a child all the time by her father, and that she would never basically spank her daughters because that happened to her as a child. You know, it's interesting that she says that her dad was the one to, you know, spank, which seems to be common, that the father was the disciplinarian, but it also is interesting that Ash now has a better relationship with her dad than her mom. You know, things like spanking was an incredibly common form of punishment, so her insistence on not doing that to her kids, if she's telling the truth, is at least an attempt, it looks like, at breaking a cycle.
What? No, that's her taking shit easy on motherfuckers. You just admitted that even though he disciplined her, she got a better relationship with him than the person that didn't discipline her.
But the other question that I have is, did she just allegedly replace that type of potential abuse with other forms of harm, like hair pulling and psychological competition and neglect, exploitation for the entertainment of millions of strangers online, perhaps, doing this to the daughters? So she not only approves of, but encourages her daughters to live stream on TikTok while underage.
So how did you guys start? Did you start because your mom went?
No, I had Musical.ly.
Oh, period. Okay.
So then I had it ever since that.
So you started TikTok because of Musical.ly?
Yeah.
So you do like the little lip sync videos, little dances?
Yeah.
Okay. And you?
I got it after like 2020 or 2021.
And when did you start to notice like a difference in Like, okay, I'm doing, like, there's a difference, like, I'm making a couple TikToks for fun and then actually doing social media and things like that. Is it when your mom started going online? Oh, okay. So it's kind of like mom started it, you guys followed.
Mm-hmm. Someone asked me if I was Ash Trevino's daughter, and I said yeah. And she was like, "Can I take a picture with you?"
Oh,
and so
weird.
I took a picture with the girl. She was like my age, so I took a picture with her. So yeah.
How does that feel?
It was scary because I was like away from my family because I wasn't with my mom. I was with my grandma and grandpa and my sister, and I wasn't with them, so I was by myself shopping. And because it was her and her mom, so I got scared. But I ended up taking the picture. And then that's when my TikTok started blowing up more.
Really?
Because I only had like 50,000 followers. It wasn't that much compared to me now. So yeah.
Congrats on almost making 1 million.
Thank you.
I'm not
Shawty, what's happening?
jealous of my daughter. I told her, get that bag, baby. You are young. Get it right now while you can. And you won't ever have to work. Period. And I want that for her.
I love all my
And
girls.
she's homeschooled, so hey, get it.
I am.
But if y'all are not following my daughter, go ahead and go give her a follow, you guys. I think it's like $7 account.
And her daughter has almost 1 million followers. Holy shit. What is life anymore?
Unreal.
But you know, once again, her parenting can't compare to anyone else's parenting.
You don't know me.
Temper, what up, though?
I'm not like your baby mama. I'm not like any of these other females who give their kids up and go choose the party life over my kids. My kids are 12, almost 13, and 16. I raised my kids since they were born. My kids are teenagers now. You can't compare my parenting to y'all's parenting. I've been a parent since I was 19 years old.
Congratulations.
I'm 36.
So she raised her kids since they were born. I mean, one might say that's literally in the job description. Does that
like that's what I'm like, congratulations, nigga. Like, what do you want?
Make her special? I mean, but then just a few minutes ago, we saw her say that she's learning how to be a mom. There's so many inconsistencies with statements that are just kind of baffling. Like, she will say whatever makes her look best in the moment. And I don't know, like maybe it's all just kind of like part of the content rage bait, like, you know, some people have been pointing out.
I had always that help, you know, and so I'm learning to be a mom on my own and live on my own with my kids, just me and them. It's not easy. So just like a new mom, fresh mom is learning, I'm learning how to grow with my children because I've always had my parents. My mom literally helped me raise my oldest from the day she was born. And that's not no lie. You know, Evie, I was the one with her, but my oldest, that's like my mom's other daughter. And I'm not even lying. Like, I always seen her as a sister growing up. So that's why she kind of doesn't talk to me like I'm her mom because of the fact that I grew up with.
This TikTok live shit just be weird to me. I couldn't imagine these being the collabs I would do with people.
Her like she was my little sister.
Like when Ash was confronted by the fact that her daughter said she had lost friends over her mother's live streaming.
How do you handle discussions with friends who are aware of your mother's online persona? Because I know that ain't easy.
Yeah. So when they found out about my mom, some people didn't like it, and a lot of people don't like my mom going live, like getting clipped or anything, because I guess they're embarrassed of it for being our friends and stuff.
Ash blames the people who posted clips of the live streams instead of what she said and did in the live streams. Make it make sense.
I hate when people do that.
You can't make it make sense.
I would say we lost a bit of friends.
Really?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
To be honest, there's nothing I can do about it.
But there is.
I mean, it sucks, yes. But at the end of the day, like, their friends shouldn't be around because if I'm live, they even know. If I'm live, like, don't come in my room, don't come in, like, unless I'm live with them and I'm like, hey, we're gonna do a live.
So you don't feel like any sort of guilt or sadness that they've lost friends because of it and they've expressed that?
No, because it's not even for that reason, to be honest. I feel like some of their friends.
Again, the term worst mother, bad mother, the worst, gets thrown around loosely.
Friends are jealous because of the life that they have.
Yeah, that must be it. Let's just take a poll, shall we? Do you think that Ash's daughters lost friends because they were jealous of them having Ash as a mom and the lifestyle they're living? Or do you think maybe it's something else? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. But wait, there's more.
They don't go to school anymore. They're homeschooled.
No, Ash Trevino, homeschool teacher.
You know,
Remember, this is the same bitch who's like, they can go to bed whenever the fuck they feel like it. She's homeschooling.
They can just get up and leave, take a trip. And honestly, I mean, there's reasons why I pulled Haley out of school. Because she wasn't talking to certain friends anymore, also.
Right. One more time.
I'm losing my motherfucking mind, man.
Time for the people in the back. Ash Trevino, homeschool teacher. Is that even legal? Well, unfortunately, yes. I am livid, and I quote. The courts have determined that Texas homeschools are private schools for the purpose of compulsory attendance. Therefore, homeschools are not regulated, do not require teacher certification or third-party curriculum approval, and are exempt from compulsory attendance laws. Are you kidding me? You don't need a certification of any kind whatsoever. Not even like an hour-long webinar, perhaps? Quote, absolutely not. There is no requirement to be a certified teacher or hold any other type of certification or degree to homeschool in Texas. Any parent can homeschool their children. Son of a bitch, mother, this
Well, in their defense, it's not like if their kids are forced to go to school that they would learn much of anything under these type of living conditions.
show. I just as a of the Texas and the and what the we doing in these bitches, and we're getting the in the and I'm so tired of the Sorry, I got a little lost in the moment. I just have one question. Article. Does any parent also apply to Ash Trevino? I'm just asking for a friend. Also, hold on a second. When was she homeschooling them? Because she was working a 9 to 5 at the dental office and then on TikTok all night, right?
Yeah, I did have a 9 to 5.
And was this happening anyway?
It was still happening, yes. I've worked at my last job that I had. I worked there for 6.5 years. Up until December 23rd of this past December, 2024, I got fired. And I just put that out there, literally on TikTok, because people were like, you don't know how to work, you don't have a job, you don't have this, you don't have that. Well, why do y'all think I wasn't coming on TikTok till 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, my time? I had a 9 to 5. I worked. Your boss saw your...
This is the nature of Ash Trevino. The more you find out, the less you know, and the more questions you have. This isn't a rabbit hole. The story of Ash Trevino is a black hole. Ash makes a lot of reference to her parents and her kids going and staying at their grandparents' house. And for me, this makes me question who these people are that raised her, but I know that's not entirely fair, but I just...
Oh, no, it's entirely fair.
The thing is, she wasn't created in a vacuum. And like she admitted about her jealousy towards her daughter, Ash had issues way before her social media days.
Until today, like my mom, you know, she doesn't talk to me right now. And I was like, I don't know how to feel. Like my mom was my best friend, you know? Like whenever I was sick, I'd be like, Mom, what do I do, you know? And I can't call her right now.
Exactly, Kendra, where it's just like, I know it sounds, that Texas shit, at least to me, that Texas shit don't sound as drastic, because when I think about it, I'm like, okay, so her kids got to go to school. They're still going to be destined for failure because that's their mama at the end of all of it, whether they at that school or not.
This social media stuff has ruined my relationship with my family. And I'm not even lying. And that's why he was like, what are you doing for Christmas? I said, I'm going to be alone. Like, my kids are going to be with my family. I'm going to be alone. Like, my mom was my best friend. Like, she was in my delivery room for both of my kids. Like, I've never had this much struggle with my mom, like, since social media took over, you know?
We will be getting into the context of this a bit later, but this dynamic is an interesting one. You know, the best friend dynamic between mother and daughter is one that Ash tries to emulate with her own daughters. Now, here is Ash's mother, who is cutting her off when Ash is acting a fool and Ash gets offended. The cycle is cycling, and Ash's father is the one who forgives her. So it points to Ash's complicated relationship with her daughters, where it looks as, you know, like she wants to be seen as their friend and their peer, but also competes with them. And now I'm sure she'll start competing even more as the daughters are doing their own live streams. And the thing is,
nope, zero life skills.
Maybe especially the competition is there when it comes to competing for the attention of men. It's also just so rich how Ash blames social media for ruining her relationship with her family. Like social media itself is a living, breathing entity that has its own agenda and that she has absolutely no fault or accountability for any of it.
I think that maybe sometimes she can exploit situations to get views.
I'm gonna be real, yeah.
Because that's the game. But that's your kid.
No, not with them.
She just said yes. But have you done that in the past? Have you taken a situation and used it for views regarding kids? Would you feel like maybe she has done that ever?
Yeah, but not me, my sister. You've taken her when she was sick, and you're begging for money.
When?
You said send the Galaxy to know about my baby girl's health when I was in the hospital.
Oh, that's because, that was like a while back.
I mean, this is some shameful shit.
So you was grifting off your daughter being in the hospital and she just told on you.
But you weren't even in the hospital.
Yeah, but no, but I still didn't like that.
But we've already.
But you wanted my information out for a Galaxy.
So what do her daughters think about all this TikTok clout?
Yeah, the Galaxy is a type of TikTok donation.
I feel like I'd rather go back to my old life. Yeah, we have money, and I mean, I don't like being online publicly. Like,
I understand that.
Yeah.
Especially you're so young.
Yeah. And growing up, that's why I'm homeschooled too. In the beginning of school, people noticed my mom, and I got like in the cafeteria a lot of stares. And so if I could, I honestly would go back to my old life, to being a nobody to people, because that's when I was more confident, didn't care how I looked.
Like, what is this outfit that she's wearing?
And now since I'm publicly, I've cared more about how I look, how I go out, and stuff.
Well, I think that about covers it. Ash's TikTok career has robbed her own daughters of their confidence, and Ash doesn't seem to care one bit, does she? Let that sink in. Like, I don't even need to address the fact that her daughters are also exposed to things like adult toys at this point, but here's Ash in her own words. There's not gonna be like visuals or it happening, but here's her kind of defending when she got called out for that.
And why do people support you when you have adult toys in front of your minor kids?
Do they fuck with them?
They still touch them. What should we call
They
this?
don't touch that shit.
Then why do they say, oh, what should we call this?
Does it matter, Fonzie? Like, to be honest, my kids are not babies.
Now, if you have a
Oh,
horrible
my
sinking
Lord.
feeling in your gut, you're not the only one.
You were on TikTok Live while someone was getting in the backseat of your car. Why did you keep filming? Okay.
What?
Okay, so with that, she knew I was on live.
It's the Wild Wild West over on TikTok, bro. Like, what the fuck? Thank goodness CPS didn't even do that to this bitch. Vivian, good morning. I'm debating if I'm gonna stop here or not. This is unreal with this bitch. I mean, she got so many layers and levels to this shit. We'll go a couple more bits.
In a twist that surprises no one in stories like this, Ash Trevino's viewers took action and informed CPS about her online behavior.
And y'all are really trying to get my kids taken from me, and it's not gonna happen. Do you know how many CPS cases I've had on me in the last 4 months, and I still have custody of my kids? Like, you do understand when you call CPS, you have to have actual proof that they're in an unfit condition, right? Like, you really have to have proof that my kids are really being not taken care of. You do understand that, right? For those of y'all that love to call CPS on me, y'all do understand. You have to have proof that
They have the proof. It be on fucking video, bitch.
my kids are in harm's way. My kids are this. My kids are that. Y'all really have to have proof.
Isn't Ash the one providing the proof? And correct me if I'm wrong, but if there was absolutely nothing going on, would CPS continue to open cases?
My kids have never been taken away from me. My kids have always been with me, and a lot of
Congratulations.
y'all spread rumors and say that CPS took my kids from me. Baby, CPS has never taken my kids. Yes, I've had like 20 CPS cases. They dismissed them all. Because you know why? My kids are in good hands. My kids are taken care of. My kids do not need, they don't want for nothing.
They literally don't have a bed.
Listen, I'm not in that house. Thank God. So there's only so much that we can even know. But my question is, if she has legitimately caught 20 CPS cases and nothing has come of it, is that actual proof that there's nothing going on to the severity that CPS would step in? Or is this potentially just an underscoring of the depth at which CPS is severely underfunded, understaffed, and unable to effectively process all of the valid cases? Like, I'm just asking questions.
My kids, I came home today with 3 gifts for my kids, and I gave it to them already. And it was all Hello Kitty stuff. My kids get stuff every day. Y'all want to talk about my kids not having a bed. Y'all want to talk about my kids not having this. You know what? At the end of the day, my kids are fixing up their room right now. Because
I mean, this is some shameful shit.
remember, I told y'all, it was a junk room because they moved out. My kids are back home for good, you guys, and y'all can't take that from me.
I'm not gonna lie, in my personal opinion, the constant deflection of buying her daughters whatever they want as a means to distract from any potentially valid concerns of harm in any way of her daughters is deeply alarming.
So, like, I try to tell everybody, but of course, you know, I'm always gonna be the villain in their book. You know, they've already got this persona that they have of me, and that's just who I am to them. So, honestly, I've raised my kids since they were born. Never left their side. Till this day.
Bro, mamas that ain't shit always say shit like that. Like, mamas that are actually good mamas never say shit like this because it's just like, what? My kids were always with me and da-da-da-da. Like, what? Like, what? You want to talk about the bare minimum? Bare minimum.
Still have not left their side. But people would say that they're with their grandparents majority of the time. Well, they, the little one does live with me, but recently she went back for a bit. I've never been the one to be like, no, you can't go to their house, you know. If that's where they feel more comfortable at, then why not, you know?
Why would they feel more comfortable with their grandparents than their mama?
But I still legally have custody of my kids. I've never lost custody.
Wait, so CPS didn't take her kids and she's always had her kids, but they moved out and now they're back? Like, so where did they go? But then she shares that sometimes she tells her kids not to come home.
Right now, I don't have my kids. Of course, y'all can hear it's quiet. You know, coming home and, like, seeing this empty house, it's sad, you know? Like, it brings me back to when I didn't have them.
I'm losing my motherfucking mind, man.
It's one thing to enjoy a quiet house while the kids are gone. It's a whole nother thing to call them and be like, don't come home. You enjoying it so much, you tell the niggas don't come home.
Right now, I don't have them for me because I told them to go back right now.
Unreal. I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine.
They were not taken from me. I literally, because I know there's going to be rumors circulating, oh, her kids got taken from her. No, my kids did not get taken from me. Anna texted me and was like, Mom, we're going to go back. I said, no, don't come back right now.
Now, I'm torn on this one because part of me hopes that, you know, being with their grandparents, if that's where they are, and away from the chaos of Ash's home is very likely better for the girls. At the same time, to have your mother tell you not to come home, for what is the question?
Literally.
You feel me?
CPS just got involved back in, I want to say, September. And they were getting so many calls that...
Because of TikTok Live, you would say?
Yes. Okay. And I was tired of it. So I told my mom, you know what, keep them until this goes away.
Is it because of Ash's emotional state, or is it because she can live stream and broadcast about her daughter's lives more without them around? One can only guess at this point. But let's also remember everyone is human, and even though Ash said she's tough, even Ash seems to reach a breaking point.
I am 2025 tomorrow starts, and it's literally gonna be me and the girls, me and the girls, me and the girls. This year I've had so many CPS cases that I'm tired of dealing with the system. Like, I'm really tired of dealing with the system. So, and I'm tired of putting them through that, you know? This year's me and my family and my kids and my boyfriend.
I can't stress this enough. Unless the CPS calls are coming from inside the house, the easiest way to stop the cases is to stop
JJ
talking about and featuring her daughters in her content.
No, she's seen that video that guy posted saying that he has a successful open case on me. She's like, Mom, they opened another case? I said, don't worry about it, bro. Like,
unreal.
They're going to continue to keep opening cases and opening cases and opening cases. And you know what? God continues to close the cases. He continues to close the cases. I don't fear no man, nobody but God. He's the only person I fear.
Yeah, you sure live like it.
So you want to try and do what you're going to do? Go for it, baby boy. Well, not baby boy. You're an old man. Go for it, old man.
Listen, I'm speculating here, but I can't help but feel how heartbreaking it might be for her teenage daughter to come home worried about CPS and the future of her family. And her mother's response is to rage bait strangers on the internet.
The little one actually is mine 100%. I raised her since she was born. She's just a mama's girl. The little one is a mama's girl, but the oldest one is a grandma and grandpa's girl. So my oldest one currently stays with my parents, yes. My little one stays with me, 100%. They still see each other. They talk to each other every day. I still go to my mom's. My oldest one comes here, steals my food, and she'll take it to my mom's. And I'm like, I just bought groceries, bro.
Considering Ash was...
Man, she is fucking gross.
As a teen parent, I can understand why the grandparents would step in and help with the older daughter and why that...
But I don't trust the grandparents either. Who said that shit? Vivian. I'm with Vivian. I don't trust the grandparents. They raised her.
That would create a strong bond between them. But eventually, as you know, the parent grows out of being 18, I would maybe think that the goal would be family unification. Maybe, I don't know, let me know.
My oldest one is more like my sister than my daughter. And the little one stayed with us. Like, the little one's always been ours. But the oldest one has always been my parents.
There again seems to be this fostering of either potential competition between the girls, the daughters, like of who belongs to who gets what kind of love and from whom, but also from Ash's perspective,
just
how
gross.
She wants to be seen by each girl. To say her oldest daughter is more like her sister looks at best, like a desperate attempt at chasing youth, or at worst, an excuse for extremely poor parenting choices. But the Trevino trash train keeps a chugging right to Thanksgiving 2024. You may know where this is going. So, to keep this easy, someone uploaded a timeline of events of Ash's live stream on the holiday. So let's walk through the main points of this. According to the post, Ash takes her kids to El Paso to a friend's house. She calls this friend Tia, but she met this person on TikTok. Sounds kind of like when she called Isaiah daddy. Now,
unreal.
while she's live streaming, a viewer finds her location and shows up to meet Ash. That's all sorts of weird, by the way. That is so dangerous. Don't do that. But Ash...
Do not.
Ash is excited about this and then convinces the adults to go bar hopping while leaving the kids behind. Alone at the friend's house in a new city on Thanksgiving. Ash continues streaming, so another TikToker named Mariposa, who has beef with Ash, shows up and they allegedly get into an actual physical fight.
And I went, bro, I fucking grabbed her hair, boom, snatched that bitch. Bro, tell me why her hair feels like fuck.
Why? What is this makeup y'all motherfuckers be wearing, bro?
Ass, bro, I literally grabbed it and it ripped off. Like, there was no getting this girl. Like, no getting her, no getting her. So I go like this to swing, and her I'm like, ready. And her the guards, the people that check your ID there, the bodyguards, they grab me. They're like, no, no, no.
Somehow Ash escapes and the group gets back to the friend's house to find the younger daughter sick with a fever, and the older daughter,
I'm losing my motherfucking mind, man.
nowhere to be found. Then somehow the friend's ex comes over and allegedly physically harms Ash's friend in front of everyone.
My ex is here. And he won't get out of my house. Go into, can I use the restroom first?
Does anyone have access to any weapons?
Probably, I don't know.
And then the live stream stops and you thought your family Thanksgiving was up. This is what, like the third time we've seen Ash and her daughters switch expected roles, where Ash acts like an unruly teenager and the daughters are the ones behaving more maturely. This seems to me like textbook parentification. As defined by Psychology Today, quote, parentification is a role reversal in families in which the child acts as the parent in the family system. For instance, emotional parentification can take the form of a child mediating between family members, acting as a parent's therapist, or being privy to their parents' adult problems, such as a single parent's dating struggles or financial woes. Allegedly, like we saw it when Ash said the older daughter would like help her raise the baby. We saw it when she said her daughter was like a sister to her. We saw it with the lack of discipline and respect in Ash's household. Like it's kind of no wonder that the older daughter gets out of the house. Like there's no reason for her to even stay. Seemingly no authority for her to answer to, and the younger daughter has no one to take care of her when she is literally physically ill. It feels almost as if Ash is attempting to recreate her troubled youth, whether she realizes or not, by stealing
this shit crazy, bro.
Her daughter's own childhoods, which then brings us to Santos.
Yeah, we'll pick up on Santos tomorrow, because Santos is deep. Santos is the 19-year-old, and that shit get crazy. Niggas end up getting locked up, all types of shit. She was in an Airbnb with all these teenagers and shit. Like, this bitch, whew. This shit deep. And then this is all gonna lead to the culmination, that interview that she's shown a couple clips of. We gotta watch that interview. These are facts, Vivian. Ash Trevino, man. Trash ass person. Well, shit, we late. Hey, it's 72 people in here? It's 6:30 in the morning on the East Coast, basically? Happy Wednesday to everybody. Hope everybody has a good Wednesday. Stay warm. It is currently 1 degree. I'm just worried about my cats, but they hiding in the boxes. And the other one's in the garage, so hopefully it warms up soon. But for now, say goodnight to your boy. We will pick up on this later today. Clee, Kendra, responsibility and consequences for sure. JJ will definitely try to stay warm. It's 1 degree in Oklahoma. This shit crazy. I thought I left this in nap. Shotty, Lefty, Lana, Lovely. Appreciate it, Lovely. That's fucking lovely as well. Carefree, Green Fishing. This bitch is insane. And I'm telling you, there's going to be worse. Bro, I couldn't even believe this shit. Like, I'm telling you, I watched a 4-hour documentary on this shit. And 4 hours is like, that's really an abbreviated version when it comes to her. She's so off the hook. So trifling. Lennox. Yeah, I'm telling you, you not lying. The rabbit hole in this shit deep. That's why we shall continue today. But then again, I'm probably lying. Big, we out of this motherfucker. We out, man. We out, man. We are out. But first,
A sniper's dream, 100 megabytes of memory. He has before head, forehead, and after head goes praise vertical. No matter who he races, he gonna have a head start. Frontal globe, remembers what happened tomorrow. His barber stands on the second floor. Why can you still see his forehead with the comments open? Sure, he's nice. He got a lot on his mind. He's been told to hold that fort all his life. Bro, sweat dries before it reaches his eyes. He needs bangs. Rain freeze will cause an avalanche. I wonder what time zone his forehead's in. Depends on which way he is facing. Bro starts every sentence with I know. His hairline went from landscape to portrait Lloyd. In the previous reel, most imaginations in 4K Ultra HD. If you drew an H on his forehead, Colby would survive. His forehead says 6'5", but his eyes say 5'9". The most epic heroic song of all time. Bro's forehead has a national anthem.
Bro knew this would happen.
Shut it!
Hate that you said he wasn't a top 10 quarterback? Hate that you said he couldn't throw the ball? Hate that he got over when push came to shove? Hate that he always say the right thing?
Money is nice, championships are better.
Hate that in your all-knowing, armchair wisdom, you were sure he'd come up short. Hate that you got it wrong?
Y'all bitches always worried about what they doing, who they fucking, what they got going on. Worry about.
I sat there and watched your ass eat a whole meal for $5. You had a fucking box of pizza, a slab of ribs with a side of large fries, but ain't offered me shit though. After I just got you from the hospital last night. Oh, that shit ain't scare you, huh? But you just want to keep stuffing shit down your mouth.
I just want to go back.
You want somebody to feel sorry, but you keep eating honey buns and shit under your bed. Yeah, I saw you last night trying to sneak them under there. I don't know how you got down, but I saw you.
Where?
Where? What the fuck you mean where? Oh, your big ass won't play slow. All right. Tell me what the fuck this is then right here. Honey buns and shit. Oatmeal cream pie. What else you got under this motherfucker? Twinkies and shit.
Stop yelling at me.
Stop yelling at you. Your kids in there, we in this bitch hungry. Ain't eating shit. And you say, all right. No, I ain't put shit up, man. I ain't feeding your big ass no more, dog.
Hey, baby. Me and the kids about to go to Burger King. You want something?
Y'all see it. Yep. That's what it is. Best hands in the world. Y'all be playing with me. Come taste it yourself. See all that butter? Deliciousness. Y'all want to know the secret so bad about the cookbook. A little bit more. A little bit more.
And this is why big backing is an epidemic. This is why big backing is an epidemic. I had to take a shot of insulin. Get some insulin from somebody else to finish watching this video. Y'all swear y'all be cooking. You got a whole 40-pound bag of sugar on 3 pans of yams. Talking about you see it. We see it. We see diabetes. We see gout, cavities in all teeth, hypertension, headaches, limb amputations, the big arm disease. I don't know what they call it, but just big arms. And if you can spread sugar like that, it's too much. Talking about it in a little bit more. That's enough. Jesus said that was enough. It's more than enough. It's abundant. You cooking up disease at this point. I wouldn't eat them yams with somebody else's mouth. We gotta do better. We gotta stop this mess.
God is great. Have a great day.
Yo, what's going on, boys? How are you?
Yo, dab me up.
Hey, all right, damn. What part of the city are you from?
Yo,
What's up?
there, brother.
Hey,
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
You guys ready for this?
Take this.
Oh, all right, sick. Why don't you guys come inside?
Don't ski.
These are the guys.
I'm Octavius Gray. And I'm Steve. Steve Lavoie. It's okay, I have babe in here, right?
Set the mood right. Pick you up, baby, I'm looking so fly. Sunset rooftop, yeah, that's nice, right? Hop in the G-Class, I know you need that. Heart racing fast like the speed of light. Is this attraction, or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want you to see what I can be for you. 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 You got me wrapped up in your love.
Barely.
Finding you is like a treasure. Making my heart feel this way, yeah, yeah. And I'll treat you so damn special. What you did, who you were with, I don't care about those days. When I'm with you, I won't complain. Share your success and heartbreaks. Yeah, you know I stay by your side. Never leave you dissatisfied. But I need you to let me know. Is this attraction, or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want you to see what I can be for you. 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 Baby girl, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night. Oh, yeah, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night. It's just one night. Oh, yeah, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night.
Crushed it.
God is great. Stay warm today. Keep your ass inside unless it's utterly necessary. I'll see you in a minute.
Guys, I gotta go.
You got it,
I don't want
Jess.
to hurt myself.
You got a pee? It's all right.
No,
You
you
got it,
gotta
Jess.
go. You gotta go, girl.
Let go.
I don't even want to fall.
Turn to the side.
You're okay. Just
You're good.
land right on that booty, girl. Just put your legs out
Turn
and
to the
fall on
side.
your booty.
Jess, you're amazing. You
Say
got
it.
it. You got it. You got it. Turn to the side. Just let go and turn. Like you're laying in bed.
Yep. Like you're jumping onto your bed on your side.
Just let go and turn to the side. Shut your eyes.
You got it, my love.
Just turn to the side.
You're okay. Alpha.
I've never even heard of him.
I'm petty.